This is an amateur D&D podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to Amateur D&D, the podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons, fuck around, and try not to find out. Tonight is a very special episode of Amateur D&D because it is a special one-shot episode that will be dungeon mastered by Elrond himself, Dustin, while DM David gets to take a seat at the players' table. So meet our friends,
Jason,
David,
Hannah,
Josh,
as they journey through Dustin's world in Mystyria, the one-shot. So here we go.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh no. Yes.
right off the bat.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
hey,
Welcome
Hey.
to a special bonus episode of Amateur D&D where DM David is no longer DM but player David and is passing the mantle of Dungeon Master off to Dustin. Dustin, take it away.
yes, welcome AMDD listeners. Yes, this is not a dream. I will be your voice of the day. So, and y'all, as you all know, I play Elrond in our Lenore campaign, but today I will be taking up Dungeon Master.
Yay.
Yay! I'm so fucking excited!
So today we take you on this mystical adventure on a small island lost at sea called Mystyria. This island is home to numerous peaceful species. In fact, this island has remained at peace for over 300 years. There's not been a single dispute, war, or overtaking amongst the island. The community follows and abides by Eldath's code of honor. One who breaks the code of honor is either imprisoned, banished, or publicly executed. The community is thriving. There is a symbiotic relationship with all the races, animals, and the land itself. The wood elves can be seen in the woods surrounding the mountain. They're responsible for your furniture, housing, and forestry needs. Dwarves are up in the Misty Vale Mountains, working in the mines for the jewels and the stones, responsible for making all the jewelry and any stoneworking that needs to be done on the island. Aarakocra are up in the mountains, and they're mostly responsible for our weather reports and your security. The gnomes, halflings, Tortle, and Tabaxi all located amongst a number of different beaches and forest entrances, and they're there to tend crops and gardens for food production. Humans and high elves play an important part in the trading center, which is Trench Town. Mysterians have developed numerous guilds along the islands and can be applied, and most of those jobs can be applied for or trialed for. This can be anything from hunting, the knights, Mysteria, spiritualist, healers, and civics guilds. You have 4 different oceans that surround the island that help to aid to the safety and the protection of the island. So to the north, you have the Hurricane Sea, where there lies a stagnant hurricane that has existed for eternity. The Hurricane Sea is improbable to sail through because of its high winds, extreme lightning storms, and a perpetual downpour. To the west of the sea is the gods, where the Silver Ocean has taken up his residence to protect the island from the west. Only true and pure of heart travelers make it out alive in the Sea of the Gods. Off to the east is the Sea of Eternity, where time is an unusual construct. Sailors who attempt this intrepid ocean are met with stillness and extremely hard to navigate waters. Often sailors end up back at the coast where they left, or they die of starvation due to its currentless waters. Finally, in the south is the ravenous waters of Valkor's currents. It is said that Valkor deemed these rapid currents necessary to prevent people from finding and boarding the island. The island's tallest mountain, Mount Tranquilus, holds the true identity of the island. Towards the top of the mountain is the Shrine of the Humble Lady. Created in Eldath's image, it embodies a naturalistic approach with vines, shrubbery, and flowers all about, and a spring at the base of the shrine. This spring is magical and contains a powerful magic that not only keeps the island beautiful and bountiful, but also for a source of magic for protection and transformation. Legend of the island states that the mists of the mountain contain healing and nurturing properties, and that is how the island has been able to stay self-sufficient. The Knights of Mysteria are the ones who are tasked with keeping this magical spring safe. Now, I want to take you to a precious moment being celebrated in a forest clearing right outside of Trenchtown. as you'll hear a wood elf and the priest in the background stating, "You're all gathered here on this beautiful day for a ceremony of marriage between two young wood elves. Eldest has allowed us to share in the company of each other." And the priest starts, "Do you?" And then all of a sudden you hear a loud trampling in the background and from outside the forest. And then in a blink of an eye, a rabid raging moose comes barreling through the back of the wedding, narrowly missing the bride and groom. However, as the town looks around in dismay and at the wreckage that they notice from this rabid moose that came through, they all scramble and it's just pure chaos, and everybody tries to get back to the safeties of Trench Town. But the knights of Mystyria are the last ones off, and in the background they can see that the moose had killed the priest. And as they leave the forest, they can hear, "Run, my knights. We will meet again." So now, all of the island leaders and guilds met back at Eldest Manor in Trench Town. There's a large, wide building in the center of the trading district, and you'll hear as this elderly halfling shouts, "Be calm. We've prepared ourselves for these moments." Slowly, the rumbling of the crowd quiets as people express their last qualms over a potential intruder. The halfling continues, "The knights have informed me that there have been a miscreant behind the moose attack today." She then asks the four knights to step up to the stage. Our four knights walk up to the stage, and you'll see a turtle, a dwarf, a gnome, a dwarf, and a halfling all grouped together. These knights have prepared their whole lives for this battle. I present to you Talk, our local hunter and fur trader. And Josh, I will let you explain Talk.
Okay, thank you.
Yay.
Great job, Elrond. I still see Elrond. Thank you,
That is
DM. I
DM
appreciate
to
that. Well, he needs to change it. He needs to say DM. Gotta throw me off.
It's true.
Oh, I didn't change mine. Mine still says airless. Oops.
Anyway, so you'll see Talk. Talk is not wearing any armor of any kind because he wears his all the time. So he is a turtle, spelled Tortle, and he's pretty tall, little guy. You can tell he stands very poised pretty much the entire time. He is definitely nervous and being in front of a whole crowd of people in general, but he puts on a bright face, but still nervous. And he has one long sword to his side, but it's a very thin long sword made for quick movements. And he will sit there and just smile and
Just like awkwardly
then-
wave at everybody.
yeah, just awkwardly wave.
And then this here is Evanescence, our doomsdaying one-man band.
I love that.
Jason, I will allow you.
Evanescence walks up, halfling bard. He's head to toe in leather with a vest that's open in the middle. You can see tattoos are on his little body on his chest and both shoulders and arms. They appear to be nautical in design. On his fingers are rings, one of which is a skull. You look and see on his back is a lute. That's a weird V shape. The strings on the back seem to be made of vines, and the design on it is yellow and green. Very naturey look. As your eyes gaze from the guitar, you look at his face and head. It's very pale for a halfling, you notice, and his hair is very dark, with one purple streak right above the piercing in his right eye. Also, belly button piercing. That's kind of fun. There's a dagger sticking out of his pants, and he looks up and shields himself more from the lights. He's not used to quite a stage this big. The end.
And then the elderly lady will pronounce, or then the elderly lady says, "On here lies our island hoodlum, and so to be, but great as a knight." And that will be Hannah's character.
Oh.
The halfling walks up.
Yes, little halfling, long dark hair. She has, what does she have? She has a crossbow on her back and a dagger stuck to her side. Her armor does not quite look like armor. She is unfortunately quite exposed in many areas, but she carries herself with a lot of confidence. Definitely has a resting bitch face is a good way to describe it. And her name is McKinley. It is spelled Micklenleigh, very obnoxiously. And she
Spell that how I want.
oh yeah, no, it's spelled terrible. And she comes up and just crosses her arms over her chest and stares forward.
Okay. And then you hear the elderly lady speak out once more. Finally, Mysteria's very own wizard, Duran Fireforge, has offered his magical abilities to the Knights of Mysteria. And that'll be David.
So you see this relatively elderly
Oh my
dwarf.
god.
He's
David's
got
in full costume.
hints of his old black beard, but mostly tinted gray now. You look at his attire, and he's got matching hat, robes, and cape, all of which are a lightish blue covered in these like pale yellow, like suns, stars, and moons. The underside of his cape is a maroon, kind of as is the lower part that kind of sticks out of his blue robes. As you make your way down, you see he's got these kind of green boots on. He's got this ruby encrusted ring on his left hand. He's holding what looks like this kind of makeshift staff. Looks like he might have like whittled it himself, but like not that great. And he kind of uses it to walk out and stands beside everybody and looks around. He's like, "All right, yes, we're all here now. Very good, very good. What are we doing?"
Oh god, is that your voice?
Yes, it's my voice.
Oh goodness.
DM, I did
you
want to add
should.
something.
It seems like personality goes with face, huh?
No, not this time, sir.
No, this is working. I can picture who you're being, and I enjoy that for you.
It's just very nice to be out here.
And you'll hear as the crowd kind of starts to rumble amongst itself, and then eventually everybody starts to slowly leave after you guys are introduced. But before you're exiting out of this civical, or
Can I add something, DM?
Go ahead.
I wasn't ready because I wasn't ready to go first when I was describing Tom. But,
Sorry.
No, you're good. But I did want to add because it is important to his character. But he does have like what looks like wraps around his arms and his feet, and his turtle shell is covered, but it's all in furs. So purposely, like he has like a fur cloak thing kind of draped around his shell, but still enough to show that's obviously a turtle shell. And then any of the cloth wraps that are on him at all, because he has his arms wrapped up in his feet in particular, it's all furs as well.
Nice.
Interesting.
Do you smell like furs?
That's how close you get.
What's your name again?
Talk. TOC.
Okay, got it.
TALK.
Talk. I think I do the tick to the
I suppose I
tick,
probably, I could have added your guys' character names. I forgot Hannah's.
It's a wonderful name.
It is so good, and I forgot it. I'm so.
Just erase that from my brain. Like.
So before exiting before exiting to your guys' training camp there in Trenchcoat, to prepare for tomorrow's battle, Haiti, the elderly person you would know her as Haiti, she walks up, the halfling walks up to you guys and says, "Be careful out there. Always remember to protect the island at all costs." She stares eagerly just to make sure that you guys have received your message. So it's like, be careful out there. Always remember to protect the island at all costs.
That's like kind of our job description.
Yes.
I
Yes,
throw
we
up a
know
rock
this.
sign. Like, got it.
Of course, what?
Please,
What
no
else are we
gang
here for?
signs.
So,
Whatever, old man. I shrug him off.
I'm not man, I am dwarf. That's very mean.
He tells me what to do. I say under my breath.
And then
Everyone's
you
a little
guys-
bit racist, I suppose.
This young and very, very, very rude, fresh child.
Give a little hand wave. I flick him off. Not like flick him off, but I give him a little like, psha, whatever.
Did you call him a fresh child or a flesh child? Both are
Fresh
uncomfortable.
child.
That's still
He's
uncomfortable
very,
to
very
hear.
fresh.
What's a fresh child to you?
Yeah, he's very fresh, you know. He talked back.
Oh.
Fresh child.
Trying to
He's-
say like
oh.
he's getting fresh with him. Okay.
Yes, he
No, I
talked
just
back
thought-
one more time.
Most-
I showed him what's up.
I just thought you were after the used version. Never mind. I don't like where this is going.
So then you guys will get together then that night at your training grounds where you guys will go over what sort of tactics you want to use for the next battle. So to set this up, you guys know that you have not seen that person. You just know that there's somebody who called out and who is basically guiding this moose. So it's basically because the moose in this area typically are not harmful. They're always serene. I mean, they're like what? They're not assholes like moose in real life. Let's put it that way.
Yes, moose very scary.
But in this world, they're calm. You wouldn't know them to act like this, but you know that it's basically being controlled. So I guess what do you guys want to do on your way back to the forest clearing?
Well, yeah, I've never met a moose that I've hunted down that acted like that, running into a whole group of people. This is stupid.
Well, because something's obviously controlling it.
Yes, we
Like-
heard voice.
Yeah,
it
were
seemed
you
to
not
be luring
there?
us. Ooh,
Anybody got any idea of if the druid or possibly a wizard or something? Anybody catch anything magical there?
It's probably something magical. Like you don't just walk up to a fucking moose and it listens to you.
Well, I mean, oh no, I've never done that. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I've never.
Yeah,
done
it's
I was
probably
thinking real
someone
hard.
magical. Like great fucking job.
yes.
Kenley shooting off
Magical.
barbs. Damn, I'm a little offended, but don't make eye
You should
contact.
be.
Yes, we need to work as team, youngins. Please, let's talk nice to each other.
We are a team. Just because I'm calling him stupid doesn't mean we're not a team.
Just,
Stupid. God.
you
I'm with
hurt
you,
feelings.
Wizard. Wait, Wizard, what's your name again?
Oh, yes, hello. I am Wizard of Ireland. I am Duran Fireforge. You may call me Duran.
Do I have to?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's his name. His name. So what else are you gonna call him? Fireforge would be pretty
Old
sick.
man.
Oh, I don't know.
This
That's
guy is DDF. That doesn't quite
Probably.
DDF.
I do not know these
Other-
useful phrases.
Ugh, you wouldn't. All right. Do
Very
anybody know where the hell he
disrespectful.
went? Shut up, old man. God.
Yeah, we're trying to
He,
track the
Lord,
he
moose.
gets
Are we
it.
Trying
You
to-
call him old man, and
Say
there
one
you go.
more
It's like a
time,
nickname.
Moose.
Say it one more time.
Are we leaving now? What are we doing?
We're heading to the training camp. My
You
God,
guys are,
like,
this
we're
is the night.
literally-
This is the night before you guys do set off to go to.
We're trying to come up with a
back
plan,
to the forest.
Turtle
come
Boy.
come up with your own little like. How do you want to go about the battle? I guess.
I think Turtle Boy should do his hunting stuff, and we hunt down the moose and all whatever, and then we can.
First off, I'm a turtle, and I'm not a
Yes,
turtle boy.
I think that's a little disrespectful, no?
100% it is. Like I'm
Oh,
aware.
It's intentional. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Doc, I apologize for Miss McKinley. What would you like to do?
Oh, probably expose herself some more, but
Oh.
we're here.
Yep. Here we are. So I think Talk should use the hunting skills. Let's hunt
Thank
down.
you. That's what I would want to do. That's why I was asking if we should hunt down the moose.
Yeah, we should hunt down the moose and track it down, figure out what the fuck's up with it, and go from there.
What's
Yes,
the weather
we-
like tonight, DM?
What is the weather like tonight?
Mhm.
It's always beautiful on this island. It's like Hawaii where they get like the best weather. You get rain every once
like
in
a
a
hurricane
while.
comes through.
They don't get the hurricanes. Hawaii.
I'm
doesn't.
only asking because I'm trying to see if what Talk thinks how long those tracks from a moose would last. Like compared to, I mean, they're pretty. It's a moose, but like, is the weather horrible? Then they might actually get tracks going.
The weather. I mean, you're in a very mountainous area. You would get some maybe light tracks. Like if you were going up into the Rocky Mountains, you know how you can
Mhm.
see maybe some light tracks, and then where there's loose rocks, maybe a little deeper. It's very similar to that.
I'm sure I'll
DM,
have no
can I-
problem hunting the fucking thing.
Whoa,
Oh, go
excuse
ahead.
me.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, should I could cast detect magic, to see if there's any like traces or anything left over to see which direction we could go.
But we're not at the scene right now,
I
right?
was like, didn't we leave the scene? Like
Yeah,
we're
no,
in like
you guys
a,
are. You're at the training camp still.
Yeah, we're at the
But, yeah,
training
in the
camp.
morning, you could.
Yeah, in the
right.
morning we can do that.
right now we're
Okay.
just
Yes,
you
I
can
don't
detect
mean
magic.
to jump gun. Whatever gun is, I do not know this thing.
then
Also,
why are
once
you
we can-
jumping over it?
I've seen a gun once. But anyway,
Where?
I'm gonna cut in. Also, once we get to this moose, I might have some animal friendship things that I've been working on by myself. In my
wait,
room
I can't kill the
alone.
moose?
So
We
you're
might
like
be-
friends with animals?
Some of them, yeah.
Oh,
And I
God,
like look
that's-
away.
That
Animals
sounds
are great.
disgusting.
Yes, nobody else wants to be friend, I'm sure. You kind of snarky personality.
The animals understand me. You guys don't.
No.
What's your-
Does.
What? Oh wait,
Nobody
I
does.
need to get this out. I'm so bad with names. What's your name again? Oh, Evan. My gosh,
Mine's
I'm
Evan
sorry,
Essence.
Evan. Yes,
My little hair
Mr.
twirl.
Essence.
Mr. Essen.
Yes. Evan, I will say I have killed a few animals in my day, but I am all about a quick.
As a
I don't like
hunter-
animals suffering.
Gasp. Oh my god.
See when we get there, I guess. Some decisions are dark.
You know, I just don't assume that everyone
mean to
knows
be
everything
Batman.
about me.
I know, you went like full Batman for
I
a
gotta
second.
reel it back in.
Dip into the Batman gene every
I'm
now
also
and again.
figuring this out.
Mystyria.
So it sounds like you
Mysteria.
guys have your plan here.
Mm-hmm.
We at least got a
Um,
plan to get started.
All right, so you guys will kind of take a unrestful sleep. It's not the best sleep you've had in a while because you've lived on this island now for years, your entire life, and you've never seen anything. So this kind of gets you a little bit disturbed, and you don't know how to feel, so you don't sleep very.
I got night sweats.
So you wake up the next morning and you decide
Yeah.
to head out towards that forest clearing where you were, where you last saw.
You're all gonna have to wait like a few minutes. I need to go to the bathroom and freshen up. I'll be back. And she is gone for 45 minutes.
God.
This is ridiculous. Why do we wait for so long?
I don't know.
Because I can
literally walk
save your
around dressed.
asses, you hear through the door.
She
You don't
hear
have to
me.
be pretty to do it. Let's go.
I'm gonna be like, God, nobody respects me or loves me, and a little letter is gonna just fall out of my backpack as I go to pick it up.
Yeah, I grab letter for you. I close it to ground. Here. Wait, what is this?
I go to grab it back from him.
I snatch it back. I hold up to light.
It says, "Dear Evan, Mommy and Daddy are super waiting for you. No matter what happens, know that we love you and are super supportive of your rock career." And I snatch it
Oh
back from
my
him.
god! And the door opens. You saved a note from your mom and dad.
No, they're lame.
It's very nice, very sweet.
Oh god,
No,
yeah,
that-
that's so sweet.
That's exactly
Oh
what
my
they'd want you to say,
God.
but you don't know them like
Of
I do.
course I
Important
don't.
to have support system.
Oh,
This good
make
thing.
sure you put it in your breast pocket so it's always near your heart.
Yes,
Shut up,
so
go
it's
put on
always
your
by
makeup.
your heart. This is good idea.
My
Yes.
makeup is literally already on and it's flawless. And then
It
she
is.
steps past you.
You guys don't
You
understand.
both very good compliments. Very good. This is team.
I want Hannah to roll a
Oh, no.
charisma check.
Great. Let me
First roll,
figure out what
first
my
roll.
charisma.
First roll,
Okay,
yay,
my
first
charisma
roll.
is not that bad. Ooh, at 21.
And you can see as she walks by you, and it's just this hot girl strut, like she's
The
badass, but she's got
sachet.
the sachet walk past you, and
Yes,
all you guys
girl.
are like, "Whoa!"
Whoa. Maybe she can put makeup on for 45 minutes.
I will say, even on the other side of the island, they do still talk about her ass. It's ridiculous.
Are you guys coming? Jesus Christ, which is not a god here, but I don't know what the gods are. Hold on.
Yes.
Eventually, I'm
here.
going to come up with a god.
I mean,
Yes,
the main
ma'am.
one's Eldath. She's the main god of the island.
Puck closes his book he was looking at and tucks it back in his portal shell.
All right, so you guys are gonna set off for the forest?
Yep.
Well, we were gonna go to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what I meant. You're setting
Oh,
off
okay.
for the wedding site.
Yes. Okay.
And so as you guys are walking there, you guys are just going down the same path you went to go exit. Trying to retrace your steps to see if you catch anything. Do you guys want, as you're getting closer, are you guys changing any tactics? Are you wanting to do anything on your way into this? You're about like 20-ish meters out.
Yeah, as soon as I get close, I think you start seeing me, like, I'm definitely like in the back of everybody, and his like green eyes are like kind of darting back and forth, and he goes, "One moment, please," and he touches himself, and you kind of see
oh my god, in public?
And you see this arcane glow kind of around him as he goes, "I guessed mage armor," and he has mage armor protecting him now.
Me too, man. Mage armor, and I tap my shell, and then.
Hey, very good. It's like same thing.
Jesus Christ! I jump to the side, or whoever the god is.
Oh yeah, I was looking. My personal Jesus Christ that I'm going to use is Kaldir Swiftfoot, which is one of the gods of the halflings.
There you go. Nice. I love it.
The only thing I worship is Circle of Life.
This isn't the fucking Lion King.
Anyway, so yes, David. You can see Duran has casted his mage armor, and you guys are walking.
I'll be trying to walk. Talk would be walking ahead of the group unless someone was purposely trying to go ahead, but he would be going ahead, trying to get there before any of the area was more disturbed, and get away so I could sniff, look around, look at where the thing ran away. Any tracks, clues, anything else I can see that looks out of the ordinary, but it's just pure nature-ish investigating.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll investigation then.
Not that. Hate that.
Not that.
13 plus 7. So, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, as you're kind of sniffing around and sniffing the mortgage or the through the forest there, you do kind of catch a scent that is definitely stronger than one, that you would recognize for your typical moose. And the scent does appear to be kind of off in the distance yet. Also, you don't really, because you guys are going back on the same path, you don't see too many tracks. You see some moose tracks here and there, but they could just be from other wild, moose that are in the area.
With that smell you gave me, does that make it sound like this moose smells more moose-like, or is it
it's like
still close?
It just
extra
has a
moose.
stronger. It has a stronger scent, like what an animal scent puts off.
Huh.
So since it's been in the area, you can definitely smell it, and it doesn't smell like a normal moose to you. It smells stronger. Whatever. I don't know how to,
Sure,
how to describe it other than that. But yeah, and then you guys will just keep kind of walking closer and closer, and as you get closer to the wedding site, I'll have you guys roll a perception check.
Oh yes, roll perception.
Nat 1.
Oh, you're doing great.
Duran rolls a 6.
17.
4 plus 2.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
Talk, you're so distracted by this scent that you don't really see anything. All you're worried about is the scent. You can't get it out of your nose. It's just
so moose-like over here.
What's going on, Doc?
And
There must be some moose shit around here somewhere.
Everybody watch when you step. Yes, you do not want moose shit.
And Duran, you're kind of like distracted by him being sniffing all this up.
Yes,
you don't really notice anything either.
Can't get it off your feet.
McKinley and Evan, you both notice or both hear this loud rumbling through the forest. As you guys get closer, you recognize that, you're like getting close to where this wedding had been.
But there's like a rumbling.
Yeah, it's like you can hear like a moose call, like you can hear you hear him running around almost. You can hear him trampling.
McKinley doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna tell my guys, I think it's somewhere ahead of us. I can hear it. Can you do that, McKinley?
I
What?
think we
Oh,
should
God.
be quieter. Hold on, one moment, everybody.
Oh, but I couldn't put makeup on.
And you see, he puts his kind of hands to his temples, like, all right, everybody, just hold it still for one moment. Telepathic bond. And he forges a telepathic link up to 8 willing creatures, so all of you are in that. Cyclically linking each creature for the duration, which is 1 hour. So basically, we can communicate telepathically, so we don't need to worry about talking out loud.
Oh my God. Is this what it feels like to have? And she's saying it in her head, but is this what it feels like to like be an old man? Like, is this what your brain feels like?
Wait, are y'all in my brain? Are you in my brain?
Many
Yes.
Or can we just talk? You can't read my brain, can you?
No
Yes.
reading, no, just telepathic bond.
You promise?
Because
Yeah, I
can
can,
hear
like-
the darkness in my brain.
I know. I was like, I can
'Cause, like, what
hear
if you
the
find
emo
out, like-
music coming out of this fucker's head.
Yeah.
Who's
if, like,
lipstick and who's
Figure out how
collar?
to
It is
unlock my fur
unclear.
traits and take all my furs. I don't know. I don't.
Who wants your furs? They probably weren't even done well, and so they stink. Like,
Look
nobody
here,
wants your
bitch.
fucking furs.
I
Whoa,
am
hey,
great at
everybody,
what I
everybody.
do.
He's not
Everybody,
fucking
please.
wrong, old man.
I
Duran.
just
Old
haven't-
man
Yeah,
Damn right, I'm
Duran.
not wrong. I'm fucking great at what I do.
They
Oh,
called
yeah,
me
the
that
bitch
when I
part.
was young man.
You want to be
So-
young man? Like,
No, they called me
So,
that when I was young man. I gray
this is
early.
going bad.
Old
weird.
man.
So as you guys are preoccupied with this
Old
now,
man.
being able to
Yeah, sorry.
read each other's speeches, do you guys want to proceed forward, or how are you going to proceed forward?
So if I get a
I'm
song
ready to
caught in
start
my
following
head,
the trail.
does everybody
yeah,
have
go
it
ahead.
caught in their head?
Does what?
Oh,
If I get
did
a
you
song
sing
caught in my
along?
head- Okay.
Are you
All right,
listening to it in your head, or are you singing it in your head?
We'll find
It
this out
matters.
as we go.
Onward, I say.
Right.
All right. So you guys will push forward, and as you continue on, you'll get the stomping and the trampling becomes louder, and then as soon you get through the clearing to where the wedding was, and you come face to face with our moose.
Hey,
Ah,
Moose!
I
Look
hate
out for
the
Moose!
Oh my
Why do Moose have
god.
teeth?
The
He looks
fuck's
like
up
a
with the
huge-
teeth?
Look at
Can
that
I-
huge moose knuckle.
Can I
Hey,
check if
this
there's
guy!
anything? Can I check if
and
there's
he
anything maybe
reaches
pissing him
up
off?
to high five talk.
Wait, I need
Oh.
to.
And now you guys will actually have to roll initiative too.
Hey,
Oh,
that's a
God.
thrown initiative, eh?
Does it like stink, like extra smoosy smell?
Oh yeah, like talk
Oh.
is just like, oh my god,
Oh.
this is the worst. smell I've
Duran's
ever
kind of
smelled.
bringing up the rear here because his little old legs aren't carrying him as fast, and he rolls a 4 total.
Shing. I got 12.
Oh yeah, I got a
Sorry.
12 too.
Evan got a 14. No, 15,
So-
sorry.
How do I? Oh wait, I think I fucked up.
No
How
such
do I
thing.
put you in the turn order?
So you're going over to settings. It should
I
have
hit the
shown.
turnover. Oh, I got you.
It took a moment for me to figure out as well.
Turn order descending.
Son.
How do I add?
You
Jason,
click on
what
us.
is Dustin looking up stuff brought to us by?
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. It is brought to us by Warrior Wedding Planners. That's right. Never have your wedding ruined again by an outside force or an evil sorcerer, possibly a druid. You'll find out at your wedding unless you hire Warrior Wedding Planners. That's right. Just picture J-Lo, but with, like, orcs behind her, and she's slaying and planning stuff, and they are not letting shit get through. Warrior Wedding Planners. Here's a testimonial from one of our excited people.
Oh god, my wedding was so safe. Oh my god, because like I have a few gods, but my god, oh my god, it was safe. It was so safe.
Okay.
They were there the whole fucking time. It was wonderful.
Thank you. That's right, Warrior Wedding Planners. If you get divorced and come back to us, it's 75%. All right, back to you.
It's just 75%.
Not off, but just 75%.
It's
It's
increased.
increased.
Because obviously you're dangerous at this point.
You're obviously a problem, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's
I
like
should've went up in
insurance. Like
price.
once you have like a bad crash, right? Your insurance goes. Same thing. You got divorced. Like, okay, next time it's gonna cost a little extra.
Fuck, my business is gonna go under. I didn't think about that. All right, back to you.
So, what is your guys' initiatives again? Start
12.
with 12?
I
Me
had
too.
a 12, yeah.
Talk
12
as
for
well.
both of you?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a fun synergy. And then what about you?
Yeah, it will actually.
15.
That'll be really fun. It's good. Me and her could be best friends.
Could
Yeah, there we
be,
go.
but she's not going to let you.
And then the enemy.
What was that?
Will.
I don't hear any tears. I'm sure everyone's fine up there.
Mm,
The enemies will be in the back, towards the back. All right. Can you guys all see that?
Take it back
Yes.
now, y'all. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck
Yes,
yeah.
we see very good.
We're good.
I don't think you see all that great.
All right.
I
Durham.
see great. It's just little bushy eyebrows.
Little? You could probably braid those things.
I do on occasion.
Of course you do.
Okay. So, you all see this moose that just looks mean and ready for a fight, and he kind of locks eyes on you. Evan, what are you going to do?
Oh no, he looks pissed, but we have to know. It's like my thing went off. Okay, one more time. Oh no, he looks pissed, but I know at heart he's probably just a gentle creature, just like some people I know. I'm gonna whip out my loot and I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship at first level. Try
Okay.
to befriend this animal.
What does that?
If he's in pain and we have to take it out, I will.
Target a beast that you can see within range. The target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for that duration. If you or one of your allies damage the target, the spell ends. I was like, don't worry, guys. I think I can befriend this guy. And I strum on my lute and I go, friendship is not just between halflings, it's also between us all. And, so yeah, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
This is incredible. I loved the song.
I don't have anything backed up, so they're not all gonna be good.
So he got a 16. Does he save?
It's a 14, so I think he does.
So he doesn't get charged.
Damn it.
You see, is it like you see these waves come from Evan's guitar that try to, charm him or whatever he was trying to do, and they kind of just bounce off the moose and go off into the distance.
Hey, great job, Mr. Essence.
I was out of tune. It's the lute's fault.
Well, maybe you should tune your shit before
Maybe.
we leave.
I back up a little bit from the moose.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Are we supposed to have
Alright.
tokens, by the way?
They
Down the
are. They're
bottom.
over to the left.
To
I
the
see.
left.
Zoom out.
Okay.
slightly.
To the left.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna back up a little bit here behind these guys. I'm a little embarrassed. It didn't work.
Yeah, as you
Yeah, it's
should
good,
be.
okay. It's good shot, a good attempt. I'm sure we all make mistakes.
Thanks, old man.
Next, McKinley. What would you like to do?
McKinley.
Sorry, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
I'm genuinely trying to figure out how everything all works together.
It might be more. It might be helpful if you let me go first.
Yeah, you know what? You go first, Talk. I'm checking
Mainly
out my
because
fingernails or something.
If I'm engaging him, it'll help you out. But anyway, Talk's also really fucking fast. So,
Yeah, McKinley's like, oh shit, is it my turn? What?
so Talk sees this, and it's a pig. I am ready to fight this big animal. If you're noticing as he's getting ready to go, as we walk up and start seeing this moose, he'll start breathing heavy and his eyes will dilate, and he is extremely excited. We're gonna have to kill it, right? And I'm gonna sprint, and Talk, because he is a monk, has 45 speed.
Ooh, he's very quick.
Damn, look at him go.
So I'm gonna
The fuck
sprint
is
off.
happening?
I can't move the tokens.
Okay, I did allow you to use your token.
I can
Yeah.
find-
I can't use mine.
Did you assign it to his character? Or to his,
Yes,
to his
I did.
person?
Yeah. Can be controlled by and
Yeah.
fails.
I'll refresh.
That guy looks so cool. You guys look okay, I guess. Ugh.
Yes,
Yeah.
you all look great. You guys both regular-sized people. It's very nice. Most of those tall people walk around. They so stupid.
Ken and Rusty, you guys move yours? I know I saw Summers being able to use his.
I cannot, and I'm switching between the two tools here.
Yeah, I'm not able to grab my girl either.
Are they on correct layer? Maybe check to see if they unmapped there by accident.
Ooh, Hannah, maybe that was something that was happening with.
That literally just hit me because one time, like we've done
No.
3 sessions and
They're
it
all-
worked fine.
They're all grayed
then it
out of
didn't.
that one.
Can I ping?
Yes,
Can you
just
what?
tell him when you want to move.
Yeah, I can ping here. Can you guys see the ping?
I see.
Yeah, we can ping and do that. I'm okay
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
just do it that way because I don't feel like fucking around with it right now.
Sure. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Also, because he is so excited to get there, I'm going to
So
burn
where
a
are you
key
going?
point. Hold on 1 second, because I'm going to change a little bit what I'm doing. I'm going to burn a key point, which allows me to use Step of the Wind. So he's going to just book it, and I'm going to be able to use Dash as a bonus action and go 90 feet all the way to the moose. I'm going right up to the
Wow.
bucket.
Hey, holy fuck.
This is a big. This is. Oh wait, I can't do that this turn. Never mind. I cannot. I'm gonna be stuck 45 feet. So if you'll move me 45 feet, because I forgot to do this part. Talk getting excited, starting to breathe heavy, and having this like look of bloodlust on his face. If you really looked at him, is how I flavor his rage. So he has a bloodlust instead of a rage, but he is mechanically raging.
Nice.
Oh, he seemed angry when he ran away.
Oh boy, you blend in.
You
And
blend in.
just because I am already raging and I don't want to lose it, and talks all about it, he's actually going to take an unarmed strike against himself and hurt himself to keep his rage going.
Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
Guy's
he
pretty
seemed-
sadistic in metal.
Yeah, he's
It's-
quite metal, yes.
Actually, I have to see if I hit myself, I think. I do.
I'm too.
It was a nat 20, but
Oh, so you definitely hit.
You
You're
gotta
like,
double
oh.
it.
You've done
Yeah.
it before.
I'm kidding. I won't put that on you for just.
I will roll a whole d8 though. I will do the thing, and it's slashing damage because I use claws.
Damn, dude.
Okay, so yeah, I take 8 damage, but I'm raging, so it's only 4.
Oh, his
There you
total
go.
blood spill out.
And I'm
Yes.
trying to get to him as fast as I can and want to be upfront and personal, but I'm there as I'm sprinting.
You'll see as this turtle comes clippity clopping, with these swift feet all the way up next to the rock in a full rage, and you can see him kind of claw himself on his shoulder in a.
I do want to say this: I am
And
one
about
level of barbarian, and the rest is monk. So he is very Ninja Turtle-y. He actually is pretty fast on his feet and light, and then pretty nimble dude for a turtle.
Well, that guy is like some young adult, samurai, chill guy or something.
Yeah, like, oh wow, what?
All right, McKinley, that'll be your turn.
What's that word where it's like nondescript? Yeah, the nondescript turtle fighter.
Oh my god. I'm
Anyway, sorry.
going to use my. As soon as I get my shit together, there we go. My crossbow, and just take aim and shoot for Moosey. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. 19
Yes.
will hit.
Nice. And so it's a,
Very good.
yeah, I fucking know.
Self-confidence, very nice.
And then 14 damage.
That was with what again? An arrow?
Yeah, a crossbow, so it's piercing damage.
Okay. You'll see is McKinley over there notches her crossbow and takes a shot at this moose, and the moose kind of bounces and you could tell it kind of stung.
Nice. And then as a bonus action, there we go. I'm gonna do steady aim. I give myself advantage on my next attack roll. Oh wait, can I attack twice? Am I stupid? No. Okay, then maybe you guys can help me with this. It's like, so steady aim's a bonus action, and it's you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on your current turn, provided that you haven't moved during this turn. But I don't have 2 attacks, so I'm a little confused by that. I thought it was like you get advantage on your attack roll for your next turn, but I misread that. But it says the current turn. So
provided you didn't move on it.
Provided I didn't move, which I didn't move, but I've already done an attack.
So did you have to do the bonus first?
First?
And then, that's kind of how I'm reading it. This is the perfect amateur D&D moment.
This is great. So
adding to the amateur, I've been muted the whole time I was trying to be helpful.
Wow.
So.
No.
I'm over here seeking advice, and you're like, Hannah, go.
I said it all. I did. I said it all. But
anyway, so
yes,
on my next turn, I will do that first. So anyway, that's my that's my turn.
Wait, DM, I have a question. I did not use my action, and I forgot there is something I could at least try to do from afar. Can I use one action?
Okay, I mean the hitting yourself wasn't an action.
Oh wait, that was.
Yeah,
You're
I was
right.
like, how does
No,
that
I
work?
forgot about that. You're good. You're
because
good.
you hit
Thank
yourself so hard, you know? Like
I appreciate it. No, you're good. You're good. Anyway, all right, next.
That's the end of my turn. I will attempt the steady aim next time.
Next, so you guys will just be kind of huddled around. You kind of you're kind of looking at this moose at this time, and you kind of feel from the back of your spine, from the back of yourself, you feel like something kind of poke you, and that will be an arrow.
Ugh.
A poke?
Oh shit!
That's not a poke.
Just a gentle little.
I feel a tickle on my spine.
I hit your spinal cord.
Right, this is the worst kind of shit.
You tickler. You crazy.
I guess I am
God.
maybe wearing armor.
Anyway, so did we get hit?
Anyway, yeah, you do get hit.
Damn it.
Our characters are gonna die.
I know.
So, McKinley, you will take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, shit!
Duran, you'll take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh, this hurts me very much.
And Evan, you will take 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
And now he's rolling your poison damage.
And Talk will be taking 3 points of damage. Next, I want you to take a perception check.
Everybody, look around.
All of us?
What was that?
Just to see if you know where these arrows are coming from.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
13.
Perception? Yeah, I got a dirty 20, but not nat 20.
The
Okay.
perception plus 2, a 17.
So dirty 20, a nat 20, a 17, and what was yours? The other person.
13? Like
13.
Evan?
There
Yeah,
you go.
you.
That's the one. So McKinley with the nat 20 will notice that she kind of saw like a swift of arrows kind of come from this general area over here. And you didn't really see how, you just know that they came kind of out of the trees. And then this moose will then turn to take an attack on our good friend Talk there.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, come to me.
I think he's a freak, Duran. Don't worry about him.
I got to remember the attack is. Oh yeah, there we go. So he does have this ability to charge, and since he's going to be within 10 movements, he's going to run 10 paces over here to talk. He will knock him back 10 feet with this charge, and he will take...
Would have yelled at and tried to warn you, but I'm kind of distracted by these arrow dudes. Or arrow dude.
I'm so happy he's coming at me. You heard it.
And you will take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez. Whoa.
Okay. Which I have. So 23. So 22 divided by 11.
11 points. And then he actually has this ability twice. So he'll then, since
Is he close enough to still? Does he still have to run to charge, or is it only 5
No,
feet?
I'm gonna say this one's just there, so you'll be at the 10 feet where you were. He's actually gonna bypass you though. He does have, I don't remember how many feet of movement.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
He like shoved you back though, right? Was
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
he
that?
did
How
kind
far?
of- He
How
did
far
shove you back.
around me is he going?
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
So he shoved you back 10 feet. I guess he's not going to be able to do that. You're right. Actually, you know what? He's going to run past you and you'll get the attack of opportunity. And he's going to attack Evanescence over here.
Oh shit!
No, Evanescence, look out! He's coming for you!
Look at my
Okay,
shoulder.
so I get to
There.
attack him. Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah. 19 plus 10, 29.
Holy shit.
29 hits.
So with my slasher feat, I also can take, whenever I deal slashing damage to a creature, I can take 10 feet off his movement, for
Oh,
my
sure.
next turn. I don't know if that affects how much movement he had, but it does take 10 off of it.
Well, if that's the case, I don't know. Hang on. Let me see where you...
Where are you, slasher?
If you take in 10 feet off, you cannot get to Evanescence. Right.
Oh!
My God.
Yeah, I hear it all. No. Stop. Did that work? Yeah, I just wanted to show you that part. There you go. It's the second paragraph. Yeah, once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the creature by 10.
Until the start of your
Start
next
of my next turn.
turn. Okay.
So his next turn is his speed's back to normal.
Okay. So, but for now, he can only make it 30. So he's just going to go to the middle. It's just so the charge attack, you kind of like denied it. You can see he kind of slows up as he
Oh, I didn't.
feels you pierce him. And how much damage does the moose take?
He's going. Oh, sorry, I forgot the order. 3 plus 6. So, yeah, because I was doing it one hand. So yes, so 9.
9 points of damage.
But oh yeah, 9. There you go.
Okay. And then that will take us to Duran.
Yes, Duran very startled by giant moose coming out of nowhere. You see as he, as the moose kind of rushes past, even with him being slightly slowed, he like kind of stumbles backwards a step. His eyes grow kind of really big, and he's kind of sweating a little bit. He's like, "Go away, moose!" And he whips out and flips his wrist in the hand that doesn't have his staff, and you see in a spark of light his spell book kind of appear spinning his hand, and out of it he pulls a twig, and from his staff you see a shot of lightning go to it as he goes, "Witch bolt!" And you see it shoot energy shoot directly over towards the moose. And this is going to be an attack, which is +7 on that. So it's going to be 26 to hit.
That hits.
Glorious. That'll be 6d12 because I'm doing it at the 5th level because he panicked.
Whoa.
Because
So,
he panicked. I like that. So-
18,
Fire
24,
everything!
30. So it's going to be 38 points of lightning damage. and there is now a beam of crackling energy that forms a sustained arc between my staff and the moose. And on each of my subsequent turns, I can now take a bonus action to deal an additional 1d12 damage.
Yeah,
Okay, and that was 38?
Swiftfoot.
Yes.
Okay. You can see as this big old bolt of lightning strikes this moose, and this moose now looks battered. It looks bruised, and it looks worn out for the taking, but it still looks angry at the same time, like it's still being controlled and still hates you guys. And that'll bring us to Evan.
Oh shit! I'm gonna. Can I kind of tell where some of these arrows came from? Are they like?
You could
see
not.
them?
Only McKinley kind of could.
McKinley, where are they?
Where's the moose?
No, the archers. Damn it!
Oh, over there. And she points at the correct location.
This is good teamwork, both you young ones. Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
This is where she points to, this area.
I just see fire shooting at the moon. Oh. Wait, do that again?
It's cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they came from way over here? On the north?
Yep.
That's what I fucking said.
Fine. All right, well, I thought they maybe came from behind us. That kind of changes stuff for me. I am going to...
I always imagine when it's not my turn, I'm just like slowly moving towards the person doing what I'm about to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Well, each one of us going each time is only a 6-second span.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do... I'm going to try animal friendship one more time. We could get info from him. You don't know what he's been through.
Yeah, I don't know shit half the time, man. Like, ugh.
All right, I try once again. Animals can be friends. Guitar slide. Pew! Bow! And I just,
right.
Oh my
I swing
god!
it. Whoa, that scared the hell out of me.
What the fuck was that?
I guess I rocked too hard.
my God.
I broke a string.
Going
Okay,
way too hard.
All right, retcon. I didn't break a string, but what the hell was that?
I was just trying to make it so I casted my spell and it rolled it on fucking D&D.
And it's like,
it was a shit ton of dice.
It was crazy good timing too. All right. D&D.
The moose rolled a 15.
All right, he fails.
So what does that mean?
Let's see.
He's a slut.
Target a beast that you see within range. The target must succeed wisdom saving throw. I think we're just friends now. I think I can calm him down a little bit. I charmed him.
So now he's like our ally,
you
technically
charmed
speaking,
him.
or
I guess I'm not sure. Let's see.
I just casted this. And
So,
hoped for
so
the
they're
best.
charmed. So in other words, this beast is now charmed. So it can do whatever you. So basically, you get to talk. You can get. I think
Got
that
you.
means you can like talk to it, right?
Boom, I got you.
I believe so. So I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna walk up with.
Oh, look,
Silica
he put it
Tarts.
in the chat on what it is,
Oh,
That's what it just says as like the charmed condition.
like what it means.
A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target of the target the charmer with harmful abilities or effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check, but I don't know how that works with animals.
Mm.
So I'm guessing it does that, but I don't know how like friendship. Is it what's the spell called? Is it like animal friendship?
Animal
or-
friendship.
animal friendship.
So let's just make it this. So we're gonna make it this. The moose now can no longer attack Evan, and it kind of looks over at Evan, and you could tell it kind of makes eye contact with Evan because it feels the sense of the spell now on you. And you feel like you could talk to it if you really wanted to, or if you wanted to make it do something else, it would probably be okay to listen to it.
I'm gonna slowly walk up, and you can see the reflection of my eyes and its eyes, and we have a connection there. I'm gonna pet it from middle of the eyes down to the nose.
Gross! You don't know where that thing's been.
I get slobber on the bottom of my hand.
Ah!
And I'm gonna can I check? Is there anything weird about it? Anything that would piss it off, or does it like have like a weird glow in its eyes? Anything I can notice that's different from a normal moose?
You kind of, if you're close enough, you could kind of see the moose is kind of just drilling his eyes into you, like help me, like get me out of here. But also at the same time has this urge to just want to kill you at the same time.
Guys,
it's kind of conflicted. It just feels very disjointed.
Boy, guys, this guy's got a lot going on in its life. I look back to the group. I think we need to get it out of range of something or something's in its mind. It's got brain worms.
Got
Maybe
brain
we put
worms?
out of misery.
Yeah, like maybe we shoot that shit. Gross. Mind
No.
worms. Nasty.
No,
How do you
I think
recover
just
from
get it
that?
I think
We
just
either
get it
have
out of
to
range.
get it out of its misery or find out what's harming it.
Where I look back at the moose, hoping he understood. Just like, who controls you? What master do you serve? I point to the forest. Maybe I'm like,
The
over there.
moose just bellows.
Oh, look at that. It speaks moose.
All right, I've got him under control. Go take care of the archers. As long as
You
nobody
got
harms him,
it.
I think he'll be on our side.
You have such soft heart. Very good.
Is it from the mommy and daddy note?
And,
Is that
Shut
why you
up,
have a
get to
soft
work.
heart?
He comes from good home.
Yeah, a real loving home.
I got a dark past.
Yes,
You don't know me.
exactly. She
Oh
gets it.
no,
It's so dark.
Get out of here.
McKinley, talk. What are you doing?
Oh, is it our turn?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't. I can't kill the moose now.
No, he's got a deep soul.
You could probably I'm just saying you could probably kill the moose.
I mean, if he's, I'm not gonna kill something that's good. Something okay.
You've
you're
never
sure he's
killed
good?
an innocent rabbit to eat it?
Can I ask the moose what's its name?
This is different.
If we
I
name
live
it,
by
you
my
can't
own
kill it.
rules.
McKinley's gonna head for the
You
wait.
can.
Wait.
Actually,
no.
Jason, you want to?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
The moose kind of like, I don't know how it would tell you, but its name is Leroy.
It sounds as a moose make. It's like a moo, right?
Yeah.
Leroy. I think he said Leroy. You can't kill Leroy. Talk. It's Leroy.
Oh, you named him.
Yeah, Leroy, very good name for moose.
So McKinley is going to do the bonus action of steady hand that does the thing with the stuff. Hold on. Where'd it go? Jesus Christ. I give myself advantage on my next attack roll on the current term, provided I haven't moved, and I have not moved. And after I use it, my speed is 0 until the end of turn, so I can't move.
Perfect.
I am going to kind of just feel in my heart and soul and aim for. I'm gonna ping here and
Okay.
aim for what I hope is somebody over there with my crossbow. So that was a 14 and that was a 5. So I'm gonna go with my 14 plus 5. So does a 19 hit potentially something that might be there?
Did you have advantage, or do you have?
Yeah,
is it
I had
normal? Do you have
advantage.
disadvantage now? I don't know.
No, it was I had advantage on my attack roll. However,
Because of
not
steady
being able to see, because of steady aim, but not being able to see what I'm aiming for. I don't know how that might affect it.
It did
I'm
give
shooting my shot.
disadvantage.
So it's a
Up to
normal
DM.
roll.
I think since you don't know what you're shooting, it should be just a regular roll, shouldn't
Yeah,
it?
like they cancel out.
I
Yeah.
would concur with that, yes.
Do you want me to just roll again then? Because I already
What was your
rolled
first roll?
twice. The
What was
first
your
one
first-
was a 14.
Then yeah, this is a 14.
Okay, so plus 5, so a 19. Does a 19
Okay.
hit potentially something that's there?
And you shot with your short bow, right?
My crossbow.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Cross-
fine. I was just
Crossbow. Yeah,
It's a,
DM
it's
get
a
it too.
crossbow.
She's just being in character, you know.
So
I know.
you see McKinley lines up her crossbow and shoots off into this tree, and you'll hear it kind of make a clunk, and you hear a squeal as this dead blue jay falls from the tree.
I look
and
over
then
at Talk
and then-
unnecessarily.
You
That's
hear
hot.
you hear in a loud, thundering voice that you can't really pick up where because it's just kind of so vibrant and loud. Ha! Silly little halfling in this little childish voice. I'm not gonna do it because I'll have to cough up a lung if I do it.
Oh God! Now I want to hear the voice even more.
I can't. I'm sorry.
can't. He's dying.
I am. I don't feel very good. But anyway, you'll hear in their soft, childish little voice, sneaky little, trying to be sneaky little hobbit, or little halfling, rather. You missed. Better luck next time.
I'm not even trying to be sneaky. Jeez. What the fuck? Calder's Swiftfoot. Oh my God.
Don't let disembodied voice get you riled up. You did very good.
Excuse me. Nothing can rile me up.
Very good attitude, yes.
And then that's the end of my turn because I can't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. I can't kill the fucking moose. Where's that voice? Taka's more frantically looking around for something. I'm gonna jump on top of this rock to see if I get a better view, but I am trying to look from any type of movement or detect where something else is. Like, I know the needles came from over here, so I guess he would stop here for a moment and see if he sensed anything. Like, I don't know. Do I see any other movement or anything besides what's over here? Come out, cowards!
You can do a perception check to see if you kind of see. The problem is yeah, you were also preoccupied with the moose too. So note that this might have to be a pretty high perception check to see if you notice anything from the trees.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get away from the moose at this point after what Evan said. So I'm on top of this rock. I rolled a 21.
Okay. With that, you kind of, all you really notice, you still see the leaves kind of rustling from the arrow that was just shot up into that. Other than that, like, you have no sight. Like, this thing is just evading all senses.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run all the way to those trees, and I can use key point to do. Where is it? Not action. What does it do? And my jump distance is doubled. So I'm gonna use one key point to use Step of the Wind, which allows me to do something on a bonus action. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to run up to the tree and then use my... I want to jump up into the tree and see if I see anything there.
Okay. I need you to...
And I'll use my bonus action if I need to get that movement to jump up like that. But
Holy shit, for a big guy, he's nimble.
He's very, very, very quick, yes.
So you went
That monk stuff
45
was cool.
and then up to the top of the tree, which would probably be what? Like 20 more meters?
Maybe feet. I have it in feet, but we can...
I have
But-
20 or
20
30 more
meters.
feet. 20 feet would be
I
a
can-
I feel
lot.
like a
So
tree
you could
is
say,
probably
like,
20-ish
15,
feet.
15,
I don't know
20.
jump rules. I've never learned them. I'll just be honest. So all I know is I doubled my jump, but I have never looked at actual jump rules.
Is that a part of the spell? So if you have 45 or part of your feet, is it 45 and then you have Step of the Wind and you're able to double it 45?
Yeah, I can use one key point to take the disengage or dash action, which is what I can do to get the extra movement if that's what I need to do the jump part. And then my jump distance is doubled. So my hope was to use my normal 45 to get to the tree, and then my other 45 plus whatever jump rules are to just jump up as into the tree.
Okay. So I would say you wouldn't have to use your bonus action because you're taking 45 and then you're taking... So you would take the bonus action to dash, or you wouldn't take a bonus action to dash?
I thought jump rules, like, you had to use like your remaining movement to do the jump, which is
Yeah.
why I thought if it took me 45 to land there to do any jump, I would have to get more movement from using my bonus. That's how I'm ruled.
That's
Okay.
how we'll do that, just so that you can get to the top of the trees. And then I am going to have you do a perception check once you get to the top of these trees.
Okay. I found the jumping thing. I haven't read it yet. That one.
That one.
Oh man.
Look at all those trees.
Hey, you gotta balance it. It's gotta balance.
Yeah, okay.
There it is.
So you get to the top of these trees, and you're kind of like, oh man, you're just so overwhelmed with. You're like so proud of yourself getting up in these trees as a little turtle. As a turtle. Like, I'm so proud of getting up in these trees that you just don't see anything. You're just mired by the tree itself. What would you like to do from there?
Well, considering I can't see anything. I'm all by myself over here.
Yeah. So now you're in
Cool.
the
I'm gonna use a different action then.
Oh, no.
Nothing within 30 feet of me. Okay, so I'm gonna use this other. Where we go? Where's my actions?
I don't know. Probably under the actions tab.
Okay. So around, I'll kind of whisper to everything around me. God, I had it in my head a second ago.
Oh, we're still telepathically linked, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
But I'm not. I have to talk to that on purpose, or do you hear everything I'm saying?
You talk to us when you want to talk to us.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a choice. Interesting.
So it would just be like, as soon as I got to the trees and I couldn't sense anything, just know you're here. Can add your skin to my book next. And they need to do a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Yeah. Anything within 30 feet of me.
They fail.
Oh.
Actually, wait, hang on.
No.
You said
Just
within
kidding?
30 feet.
Yeah.
I pretend like I do not see this.
I'm just trying to get a general.
See what?
direction.
What are you
So,
talking about,
30,
Duran? Jesus. Not Jesus.
30.
The fuck is my god?
30.
Calder.
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 damn it.
Oh my god. Oh my Calder Swiftfoot. You say his name
Okay,
right.
yes. No, they do fail. They're
Okay.
within the
Then they are. Anyone who
Fucked.
failed is frightened of me until the end of their next turn. Are frightened. Sorry, how does it read? Let me see. Is frightened of you until the end of my next turn.
Just everybody in a bubble, but
Okay.
not us, right? Okay.
Everyone who failed that check just now, and here I'll put frightened in the.
and try and spend my time here. They would try and spend your time getting away.
Essentially, well, they can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear, and a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while I'm in sight.
And that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm just sitting there waiting for something to move.
Okay.
I don't have any held actions, but he's excited.
Okay. You're going to see. So this takes us back to our enemies, and the moose. Seeing Evan as a friend, decides it wants to take a charge action at McKinley over here, and he's going to. Since it's only 5 feet, he can only go a little bit. So he doesn't move you, but you will take the charge. And
Leroy, what are you doing?
Yeah, Leroy is being there's a small child nearby, but he's being a you-know-what.
No, don't be. You know what, Leroy? Friend. Kind of. I mean, sometimes.
Marcy,
We're
what
smart.
can I
Come on.
what can I do for you? Help her with what?
I'm gonna have. I don't know. I'm gonna have one of your drinks. Marsh, come on.
What? Why?
I'll get you more.
They're mine.
does a
Yes, you may.
17 hit?
No, wait. I have an armor class of 17, so yes,
Hey.
it does.
These.
So it does.
Me
hit.
and Mom
So
are
you
trying
take
to play a
4d8
thing, and we're
again
recording it to go put it
damage.
on one. I don't
Hey,
want people-
Josh, you're also not muted.
Okay, cool. I can't fix that really. So
Oh, okay.
Which
This
is
is
only
gonna be
9.
one-
Only
Which
9
is-
damage on this one.
Yes! I'll take it.
And the moose just like, if you're not feeling like he hit you hard enough, he's gonna rear back and take another slam at you.
God damn it.
Does a
You said 9 damage. Okay, 9.
he got a nat 20.
That doesn't hit me.
Whoa.
It definitely
Leroy,
hits me.
man.
I'm gonna
Leroy's,
fucking skin
doing
him in a
some
minute.
damage here.
Oh no, what? I don't like that.
So he will do
2 damage. Heard.
Yep. I'll say 2 more D8.
No, not 2 more D8. Just 2 damage. Like,
It'll be 14 points of
damn
damage.
it! Kaldare Swiftfoot. What'd you say? 14?
Points of bludgeoning. Yep.
Ugh. I'm feeling bludgeoned. Wow,
And then-
your fucking animal friend is a real pal.
You just gotta get to know him. He's just sensitive. Leroy, stop.
I don't have to get to know anybody ever.
I'm reaching for him. I'm trying to stop him, but he obviously moose, and me not moose. Remember the song? I play the song again. Friendship, animal, something. Fuck, how did it go?
Okay, so then, and then once again, while you guys are all witnessing this moose, in the process of getting this moose,
He's moosing
trampling McKinley, trying to trample McKinley over here. You feel as 3 more arrows come out of the woodworks and take aim at McKinley, Duran, and Evan here, and does a. Hang on, man, managing all this is fun.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, does
Is it
a
now?
9 hit McKinley?
A 9 does not hit me.
Me neither. I guess it might be a different roll than that.
Does a 22 hit Duran?
1 second. So
Yeah, he's got to check and do some math.
14 plus 5, including against the trigger. Yes, it does.
Is that your chair that's so squeaky?
It'll take
Yeah, I
3
need
points
to
of
get
damage.
It's incredible.
Very bulky.
The fuck? Who attacks an old ass man? The
Does
Yeah,
it-
he's
jeez.
not that old.
Does a 12 hit Evan?
Oh, it does. Damn it.
A 12 hit you?
I got an AC at 13, unless I got something I can plus it against, but I don't think
Hey,
I'm...
you have an AC at 13. I said does a 12 hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted by something. Yes, you miss.
Okay, so you see 3 more of these arrows come from way out, from all different directions, and one, whizzes past Evan's head. The other one kind of falls limp at the feet of McKinley, and then the other one kind of hits him right square in the back of the shoulder blade of Duran for a little bit of damage. Everybody roll a perception check.
None of them came at me.
That's what she said.
Hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an 8, 20.
16. Holy. Oh, no, that's different. A 19.
Evan also got a
Damn.
19.
God, these rolls are.
But I don't know what's happening. There's so many arrows.
Did you say perception?
Yes.
I got an 8. I got a +5, and I haven't grown a good perception.
New dice.
You're doing
That-
great.
an
Who dis?
8.
I've tried each D20.
Okay. So hang on. We got to do some maths.
I also realized I didn't need to hurt myself first turn because I had a whole turn that I could have waited before that needed to happen. So, but it's fine.
Talk's just-
Amateur D&D.
Yeah, Talk's just on it. He just likes to get hurt, probably.
He's on a
probably
thing,
a
that's
freak
for
like
sure.
that.
I also
yeah.
was so focused on making sure I use
Not
my
sexually
spells, I
motivated.
forgot features and traits also exist. I was like, fuck.
Dude, right? There's a lot of cool shit you get, especially once you
Yeah.
get to level 10. There's a lot of neat things that you just have to remember.
Well, I'm
you
like,
have.
I've never played this class, and so I'm like, shit, I don't even know what a rogue does, like, at all.
Okay.
I'm a rogue.
So tell me your perception
rogue.
checks again.
19.
5.
5.
8, 19, 5,
19.
another
2
19.
19s.
So everyone but Duran will kind of notice as this beaten, battered, and bruised moose almost kind of regains some life back and doesn't look as beaten as it once was. And that will take us to Duran.
Do I see where the arrows came from?
Good question. We
I
will
pointed
say-
them out to
That was the
it?
first one.
Like the second round of
But these
arrows.
new
Yeah.
ones didn't come at me at all.
You
Shoot it.
since your perception, no. With the ones higher than a 15,
Mhm.
19s, yeah.
you will know that they kind of like come. This time they come sporadically, so they're kind of from all over the map. Is kind of how it looks.
We're
And
surrounded
they
by
look
death.
more magical. But like you'll see, like one came from over in this general direction, one came from over here.
Is your detect magic still going? Are these magical areas?
No, I never cast that.
Oh, okay. That's right. You talked about it.
He had talked about it.
All right. And so we getting moose then, yes. I'll start with my bonus action.
Kill him.
And I'll give him the witch bolt that's still attached to him. He'll take 1d12, so that's gonna be. Sorry, just let me check it out here. It's just 1d12. No
Oh,
plus
I thought
to
you said
that.
2012.
So he will
Whoa.
take an additional 5 points of thunder damage. As I go, I help protect you, Doc! And he kind of moves over here. And you see his spell book lights up once again. I will shatter him! And you guys hear a deafening thunder blast as I cast Shatter right in front of where I think Talk is. Now, because I have sculpt spells,
Scoped spells?
sculpt.
Gotcha. I heard
and
the
I'm
word
an
wrong.
evocation wizard. That means that I get to choose 1 plus the spell's level, so it's up to 3 people or 4 people here. But I just choose Talk, and he will automatically succeed on his saving throw and take no damage
Whoa, excuse
on that.
me.
And
That's
in
cool.
addition to this, I also have something called Empowered Evocation. So a wizard spell of evocation school adds intelligence modifier to 1 damage roll of that spell. So I'm going to add another +3 to the spell that I already cast. So, that being said,
Damn.
Damn, did you write all that out?
I did not. So that being said, this will be 4d8 plus 3. I did 1d8.
48? D3?
4d8 plus
48
3.
what?
+3. Okay.
So
48
yeah,
what?
so I am going to. So basically, it is a 10-foot emanation from this area right here. So if there's anybody in there, Dustin, they're going to take 11, 18, 22, 27 points of thunder damage. If there's anybody in there.
Okay. And so you see as Durand kind of strikes this tree with Shatter. You just see as the tree kind of like shakes and rattles and a branch falls down. But you hear anything. You hear again as this now booming voice comes back with the childish tone. Missed again, I see. I am everywhere.
I do not like this thing. It's quite creepy. And I'm just going to shimmy back, headed down to this side, so I'm a little bit further away from the moose. And that's my turn.
Okay.
All right. Evan looks around. He tries to be like, Leroy, be cool, man, be cool. And I'm gonna detect magic, kind of around the south of me here, and like these bushes, maybe like a little bit over. Meow. To like the left there. Let's see. All right, level 1, detect magic, cast.
Okay.
You hit 30 feet on that.
Yeah,
That is
30,
correct.
30 feet from where you are. Okay.
Is that the
So
right person?
Yep.
I'm gonna have you roll a perception check on top of it.
Ooh.
I
Fuck it up,
rolled-
Evan.
Well, too late. I rolled a nat 1, but can I use my? I think I have luck to re-roll.
Yeah.
How does that
Yes.
work?
Are you a halfling?
I am.
Yeah, I think
thought you were a gnome.
roll
Oh my
was.
god, we're both halflings.
This
That's
is
kind of funny.
definitely short people. Short people. Spring here.
Yes, we are very regular sized.
Wait, yeah, Duran, how tall are you?
I am 4'1".
Oh my god, so I'm literally this towering turtle.
You're
of a
how
being.
tall are you? Like 7 feet or something?
You
Let
quite
me-
big.
Yeah, I mean, I have a high strength. I am a muscular turtle. That's also stupid.
All right.
Let me look
I
at
found
that
it.
while
Pretty
y'all are
much
doing
that was a wasted time. I didn't need to think that hard. It's just re-roll. I got a perception of +5, so 11.
So 11. Okay.
11.
So your detect magic goes off, and you can see. I mean, you look around and you get the sense of magic from Duran there, because he is within your bubble. You see like different whatever types of magic that Duran is capable of doing. You also see like almost like a hint of, you see blaring magic coming from the moose, which you obviously already knew.
Got secrets. It's deep.
Remind me again your perception.
11.
Sorry, 11. Yeah, and that's kind of like all you can really tell. There's like little blibs around the map, like around the area of maybe where the moose maybe might have stepped or something like that you would notice. They're kind of faint.
I want to relay this to the group, just like, guys, it's kind of, I'm like plucking away at my loot a little bit, just like feeling it's just like it's kind of everywhere. There's no exact point, but it's
Is it everywhere, or can you not tell?
It's everywhere. Okay, give me I'm trying my best.
You're doing
do very
a
good.
wonderful job.
Yeah, see, very good. Yeah, Stephen agree. Very good job.
And I feel like I want to back up right about here, kind of somewhat between Leroy
Jenkins? Oh, sorry.
Leroy and McKinley. I'm gonna sit here between Leroy and McKinley, but still kind of like scope around and like notice all the magic around us.
So where do you want to go? Ping it.
Ping.
Okay.
Do you think I'm gonna fucking protect you?
And because
or-
you are friends with this moose, the moose does not have an opportunity attack on you.
Leroy, stay calm. I hold out my hands.
Yeah. Actually, no, I lied.
What?
It does have an opportunity attack on you because I think your spell in there says that if he takes damage,
Fuck.
yeah,
It does. It
ignore
100%
it.
I
does.
damaged him. I'm sorry.
So,
Leroy, be cool, man. Be cool.
he's gonna kind of take
Shake softer.
he's gonna kind of take a swipe at you with his little horn there, and that'll be
His little horn. Have you seen a
his
moose
big
horn?
ass horns.
Like
It's
that
gonna be
thing
the
can
littlest
body
one on
check
the rack
you.
of horns. It's gonna be the littlest horn on the rack on his head.
Oh my god.
All right.
He's gonna kind of take a stab at you.
Just a gentle stabbing. No big deal.
Does a
Oh, the
15
pause.
hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so he will just take since it's more of a nudging, it'll be more like an unarmed strike type of
Kind of
thing.
like a little.
Yeah, so it'll be 1d6, and that'll be 3 points of damage.
Oh, that's right. You get a roll. I rolled for some reason. All right, 3.
Oh my god! You're like, I want to take 2 damage.
So you'll take
Mine was
3 more points of damage as you move back.
All right. Is that my turn? I don't think I have any bonus actions other than that. But I can't respond to him at all, right?
No, at this point you're no longer linked.
All right. Well, I guess I already moved. I guess that's my turn.
Okay, talk McKinley.
Where the fuck am I? Talk is. Oh god, way the fuck over there. Actions. Okay, so yeah, I am going to use my steady aim as a bonus action. So I have advantage on my next attack roll, and then I am going to, with my crossbow, aim at the moose and shoot him as soon as I find my D20.
Not to be the teacher's person, but wasn't the moose up in your shit?
Well, he's at least 5 feet away at this point.
Oh, I wasn't sure if Dustin moved him or not the first time.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. You're right. Thank you.
I assumed you had
trying to
moved
keep
him.
track
Okay.
of too many things.
I understand.
Oh,
Then,
you should have a bonus action to disengage, though.
that's what I was. God damn. Oh no! I'm clicking shit. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna put you back here, or Evan.
I have. Where the fuck is it? Oh no, I can just disengage at any point, but it would. He would have an attack of opportunity. Is my only worry. Okay, so I am going to still do my the steady aim. Fuck, no I'm not. I thought I had a finessed weapon for some reason.
Check your inventory. You might not have it clicked. I had that. I was like, where the hell are my daggers? Oh,
Well, I have a dagger, but it's a melee weapon, not a finesse weapon. So that's my bad. I didn't.
Is finesse the little side note next to melee weapon though? Like usually,
It says
What?
melee weapon with mastery.
So
But
on
what
my
I'm
dagger,
wanting
it
to
says simple
use-
finesse light throw nick in range.
Oh shit! I just have a dagger, but
Yeah,
it
yours
says
says
weapon
mastery.
mastery, and so it's like I don't know.
I think that
I don't-
means you get a higher hit DC. I'm looking at your card now.
Yeah,
I think it
but
just
I
means
really
you get the higher
thought
hit DC.
I really had thought I had a finessed weapon, so I'm kind of like I thought I had a rapier or something, but I guess not. Which is also totally fine if I just don't have them. But I will go ahead and disengage and back up. Hold on. Oh, that's right. I can't move my token. Back up is a strong word. I'm gonna go about here, Dustin.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Go ahead. Okay.
About here.
And as you're moving away, you'll see as the moose tries to go and swing again with his antlers. This time he'll catch you with like the bigger portion of the antler, and it'll be another melee attack.
Hold on. I have
Leroy, be
uncanny.
cool.
I have uncanny dodge. So when an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack, which you did, I can take a reaction to have the damage against me.
To half it, right?
Yeah. So whatever you're doing, I would like half of that damage, rounding down.
Okay.
nice.
So what was the I didn't hear the damage number.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, oh fuck, did I fuck
You'll
up?
It was a shitty roll. You'll take 1 point of damage.
He's
I'm-
holding back. There's still
As
something in his heart.
No, I'm gonna say fuck you as I, scurry my hot ass back and take my 1 damage. And now that I'm here, I'm going to try and shoot him with a fucking crossbow.
Okay.
It was a journey to get here, but I made it happen. So, does a 15 hit?
Yes, 15.
Ah,
hits.
yes. So, and D10 plus 5. Ooh, so 14 damage.
Ew.
It's 14.
Okay, this boost is now looking a little bit more battered.
Good. And I spit at him for no better reason than to do it.
Talk? Or is that your turn?
Oh yeah, that's my turn. Now I'm
Okay.
just being a dick.
Talk?
Okay, so I see all my friends fighting this moose thing, but we know something else is here. God, I wish I had something to try to find this hope. And I guess I haven't really seen these. I've seen the arrows like from different places, but we know they're coming from all over.
Mhm.
Doc's really trying to figure it out. He's just not. I mean, he's not stupid, but he's not crazy smart.
You have the telekinesis.
Guys, where? Yeah, I'm talking now. Where do we think she is? Where is this? Does anyone sense anything?
Apparently it's fucking everywhere, man.
There's sprinkles everywhere.
Yeah,
There
he's
was,
just
like
dicking down all the
trails-
trees.
trails where the moose left us, and in the trees. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I'd be trying to like, I guess, perceive where something else besides this moose is. I'm trying. I don't know if we're still trying to
Or
keep
you
the
could
moose
just
alive at
kill.
this point.
No, you could just
Are we
kill
just
the
killing the
fucking
moose?
I'm
Are
gonna
we just
kill the
killing the
fucking
moose?
moose. He slapped me and he messed up my fucking winged eyeliner.
Actually, I would actually say that at this point, Talk would be trying to find this chick, but he'd also be looking at you guys starting to wail into this moose and not getting a chance to do it himself. So, pretty sure I can get there. Just I'm missing out on all the fun now. Of course, now we fight, and then I'm gonna run and sprint.
I told
jump
you to
down.
kill the moose.
So you're going right down to here?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop straight down. I have feather fall, so when I touch, it looks like I did it like just on my tiptoes and then sprinted off
That's cool.
And then you're going to go like right to here?
straight to the moose.
Yep.
Yeah, and as soon as I get there, I'm gonna be so excited. I'll even flavor it where I kind of got up and as I'm sprinting, kind of leaped up and came down with my weapon. We'll roll. 18 to hit.
It hits.
In this moment, I was attacking with the one-handed. So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, 8 plus 8, so 16 damage with that swing. So
Man,
I'd like
that's
to
a
see
difference.
this moose die.
yeah, so
Hey,
I've watched
Roy!
all this happen. I'm so excited. I'm coming up, sprinting, and just savoring that moment. I'd be like almost yelling through the air too, just right at its. I'm guessing it. Who is it looking at? Like which way was it facing?
It was probably facing it was probably facing more towards these two down here.
Because it just swiped at
Yeah.
McKinley.
McKinley.
So you
And I'm
would right now be
I
on
would-
its ass.
I would love to play it then where I ran up and literally jumped, and as I landed on his back, piercing it into him, like as I came down.
Okay, you'll see as this turtle comes scrambling down from out of the tree. This turtle comes scrambling down from out of the tree. It's really hard not to call you a turtle.
I get it. It's okay. It's okay. Out of meta is fine. In character, no, don't do that.
You'll see as this turtle will come down from the tree and come rushing over in like a heat of rage as he draws his sword and comes down in the middle of his back, and you see the life go out of this moose. And then you'll hear this loud booming voice come back. It's about time you killed my moose friend. Do you have any more actions that you would like to do on that turn?
Thanks, Swiftfoot. God.
Potentially. Yeah. Can I try to perceive any? I don't know. I got to try to perceive something. Talk's looking around, trying to find the next thing to go attack. Something else to sink his blade into.
Okay.
I'll roll. You want me to roll perception or investigate?
Perception. Let's do investigation on this.
Okay, it does give me a little bit more. So 23. That's 16 plus 7, 23.
With this 23, you can kind of tell that there may have been some sort of like change in the ground kind of over in this general direction. And also, like, you can tell, you see obviously the dead moose and everything, and you can see all the lightning tracks from the witch bolt, and you're seeing a lot of things. But you do notice that there is kind of a change in the ground. Maybe it looks like some sort of maybe footstep type things that were there, but they're kind of hard to make out.
Okay, and then I'll take the sword and do like a weird twist move into the moose and then pull it back out, right? Just get one more thing on it. And I'm looking, I guess that's where I will go next, and I'll even...
Do you have any more movement?
Talk, it would be all about getting there. Yeah, I'll burn a key point and dash over there, and...
Do you want to go like right here again?
Yes, and I'm going to just swing wildly because I do have a second attack with my sword, and I'm just going to swing just in front of me as a sweeping hit. it can be at disadvantage if there's something actually. Whatever, you tell me. But I'm swinging just at where I saw some footprints because that's all I know to swing at right now.
He's fucking fast.
You swing and you hit nothing but air. And then
Where are you? And that'll probably be.
And then you'll hear as she calls out, "Here I am," and she will hit you with an attack.
Go for it. I will say, because I killed the moose, I have Touch of Death, and so whenever I do kill something, I get 10 temporary hit points.
10 temporary hit points? Okay.
Yes. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. But going to attack you with her dagger as she comes face to face with you at this point. You don't know where she came from because it was just so fast, but she hit you with the dagger. And it will deal 3d6 of damage.
What'd she roll to hit?
What? Oh,
what'd she roll to hit?
It's based on her attack. She gets to do it free.
Oh, cool.
So it's a 3d6 to hit you with the thing, and then a DC of 18 dex save from you.
So I roll a dex save, and then she's hitting me for how much damage?
Probably not much.
Oh, come on.
Probably not much, he said.
9 points of damage.
A dex save would be 19.
18 dex. DC 18.
Okay, I barely beat it. Yeah, 17 plus 2.
Okay, so you're now face to face with this little halfling, and I will bring her on the map here in a second.
Another short person. I'm only like 6 foot, but I'm not like crazy tall. But
you're very tall compared to everybody else.
Yeah,
so big.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
I'll walk next to you while we cross the street, so no wagons hit y'all or anything.
As she goes over here,
you said 9 damage.
She's turned the wrong way, but you now see this halfling.
Hey, real quick, you said it was 9.
9.
9. What type of damage?
Piercing.
Piercing. So I'm gonna take 4.
And as you see,
what the fuck? Where'd you come from?
I'm everywhere. And she's kind of like tempting you in a way. And then you'll see as she tries to run over to her moose.
Her dead moose.
An attack of opportunity on her.
Yes, please. Yes. Damn. Well, it's actually not too bad. 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you'll see
does that hit?
It does. 16 does hit. How many points of damage?
Gonna be max. So 8 plus 8, so 16 damage. And her movement is cut by 10.
By 10, nice.
Okay. So now you'll see as she goes down to reach her hand down to the moose, and the moose magically pops back up and is alive again.
Leroy!
But this time the moose
it's not good.
looks more ravaged and more angry now. And then you'll see as she kind of goes and stands kind of right by it. That'll bring us over here to Duran.
Okay, so would I have, since it hasn't even come back to me yet, would I still have my witch bolt connected to the moose?
What's the duration on it? I think so.
It's concentration up to 1 minute, but it did go down, but it never came back, and it doesn't say anything.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
It never says anything on here about if it goes down, only if it leaves the spell's range.
I would actually say because it wasn't making death saving throw, because if it was making death saving throws, you'd be able to activate and hit it. So wouldn't it be doing death saving throws, or was it dead? I think that's the question.
Was it obliterated, or?
I'll just say it was technically dead. You killed it. I would say it was just dead. But I will also say, I don't know. That's a good question. What do you guys want to do? I'm going to leave it up to you guys.
No.
Do you want to leave the connection, or do you want to not leave the connection?
No,
Nope,
it's
you gotta
your,
make
it's
decisions.
your
It's
world.
your
it.
fucking decision.
It's
We
your
love you,
world.
Dustin.
You're
It's all
God.
you, man. You're God.
Let's
You decide.
We're all
Let's
in
say-
our pews looking to you, man.
We'll say
let's
yes,
say
sir.
because it was in the same turn. It was in the same turn order, and it didn't get back to you yet. We're gonna say you still have the connection because it was
Okay.
so soon that they died.
All
That's
right.
hot.
Yeah, so
Great, man. Thank
I
you.
take connection and I shock him once more. This time he take 2 points of thunder damage. And I'm going to actually then break
2?
my correct, only 2. I'm going to then break my concentration as I see this little halfling pop out, and I'm gonna. Now, who is this? This is person shooting arrow, huh? You stupid pink bald head. I'm going to kill you with my fist! Bixby's hand! And you see, he punches forward, and all of a sudden, a shimmering giant fist flies out towards. I don't want to whisper the roll. Towards this halfling that has appeared.
Whoa.
I need to learn how to turn that off.
I know. I was like, that sounds intense. Like, you killed that bitch. You know, it's so intense.
Look at the components for this spell.
Oh my
An
god.
eggshell and a glove.
Yes.
Duran is becoming a fast favorite of mine.
Yeah, so it is going to do a melee attack, a melee spell attack, so it's going to be a 16. And because that's an evocation, I can actually add 3 to the damage, so the damage total will be actually 25.
So wait, you're shooting it at the halfling?
Correct.
So 25 points of damage?
If I hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Did the 16 hit?
Yes, 16 does.
Yes, then yes. So that's going to be 25 points of force damage as this magical fist just collides with her.
Okay.
And you take that!
You see as this fist kind of hits her in the side face, and she, whoa!
Lost a headphone?
Whoa!
My glasses flew off my face.
Yes, I knocked
Yeah.
glasses
exciting.
off!
It's so exciting.
Her face kind of gets whacked to the side.
Loses her
Inside to see
glasses.
She doesn't like that. She stares back. Oh, wizard. Fancy with the hand, I see.
Yes, you should talk to my late wife. She knows how fancy I am.
You were married? Holy shit.
Now's not the time.
He brought it up, not me. Fuck.
I'm talking to this other halfling over here.
Oh,
Another
that, you know,
regular
that,
person.
yeah, I was like, that's not a halfling, it's just like a normal person. It's fine.
Yeah, and I think that is it for my turn.
All right, that brings us back to Evan.
All right. I'm gonna
Go,
look over
Mr.
here.
Essence!
I'm a little angry. I'm gonna look over at Talk. I was like, get in there with your super speed and finish the job. This is a song I recently wrote after tragic events I just saw. And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Talk as I strum my lute. I'm like, Mutilation! Mutilation! You came back and I felt real bad because we were friends! Mutilation! Right, and I cast Bardic Inspiration on him.
Oh, I feel a little lucky.
Finish the job. This guy betrayed me just like all my other friends. And with
Those
my
aren't friends by definition, by the way.
we were cool for a little bit.
Those are acquaintances with perks.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at Leroy.
Okay.
I get 3 darts of that. Let's see, what is that?
You gotta roll the attack yet?
Yep, nope. I'm looking for my D20. There it is.
Okay.
Do I get to add anything? Nope. It's a 2.
A
It's
2?
just a 2.
And does the magic missile allow you to send all 3 bolts? Is it all 3 bolts at once? Or
I
is
think
it
I do have to roll
separate?
all 3 separately, but I am aiming for
Yeah.
the same target.
On all 3 of them? Okay.
Yep.
So the first one you'll see is it kind of whizzes past and misses the moose and kind of lands right over here.
All right, I rolled a 9.
9 will miss as well. And you'll see it's kind of getting more just weirdly off and lands over here this time.
I squint my eye and I focus and I roll a 14.
And 14 will hit.
Yes. All right. Let's see. That is 1d4 plus 1. 5. Ooh.
Ooh. So the moose will take 5 more points of damage.
Hey, I actually magic missile. I think is an automatic hit.
Is it an automatic hit? Look at it again. I thought there was something weird about that too. But.
So each one's an automatic hit, and the dart does a D4 plus 1 force damage, and they all hit simultaneously. But you can direct them to at any number, the number of creatures. Or if you upcast
that makes more sense.
It's my first time using magic, amateur D&D.
No, it's a good one. This is a good one because it hits. It's great for breaking concentration on people, by the way.
You just fuck them up real fast.
You just have to do the damage.
So I got to roll 2 more hits, right?
Yep.
All right, I rolled another 5 and a 3.
So 10, 13.
Correct.
13 points.
Take that, you betrayed friend. You were 2 pieces and we were a whole.
Do you feel good about what you said?
Okay.
No, it scarred me, actually. I didn't like seeing my friend in 2 pieces.
Anything else you'd like to do?
He deserved it.
I guess I'm going to move over here, maybe try to cut him off a little bit. I'm going to move a little closer to him, I guess.
Like that?
For the viewer. Yep, right there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And that'll take us to Talk McKinley.
I'm sprinting at this bitch. I've been waiting to find her. So I'm going to sprint straight to her and just start wailing on her.
Okay.
Finally found you, and I'm going to come at her and swing with my sword. Is a 19 hitter?
Hang on. The 19 does hit, yes.
Okay. Rolled a 7, so what is that? 7, and I'm raging. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
I'm going to burn a king point to do my flurry of blows. So I'm going to take 2 unarmed strikes, which for me are claw attacks, so they'll be slashing damage. So I got a 15 and 12 for the 2 claws.
15 and 12.
Yeah.
The first one hits, the second one misses.
Okay, so I hit her with the sword, and I'll come back and sling up with the claws. But when I come back for to the left again, I miss with that one. But it's also dealing. So 9 damage for that claw attack. And I guess I'm not noticing that any of this has concentration for the moose, right? So like the moose is still unwavering and all that.
Yep, it's almost like the magic is like been implanted on the moose.
Great. So I'm doing this, and you'll see me swing with the sword and then up claw when it hits, and I swing with another. And at that point, I'll flip the sword around in my hand and come back for my second attack action this time.
Where did you want to be by her, by the way?
I'm being like right between her and the moose, essentially. Like I ran
right
straight
there?
at. Yeah, because I would have need to run around McKinley. So I would say, yeah, I came up right here. No, okay. Talk would come here. He's not going to put himself in a chance to get flanked. I would put him here. Okay. So this was a 12 plus 10, so a 22 to hit, and then so we'll do 6 plus 8, so 14 damage with that, and then I'm going to burn another key point and do 2 more unarmed strikes, which I'll just get it.
Nice.
So those are both 18 and 17. 11 plus 10, so 21 more damage.
So 21 more damage
with those last 2 unarmed strikes. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I unleash everything I have that I can come at this chick. So sword, 2 claws, coming at with another sword, kind of reversed held. I would even say I flipped the sword to the other hand to do the move, and then so my right hand's trying to do the 2 claw attacks.
That's cool.
Okay, so you did 22 points of damage total.
No, I did a lot more.
Okay, good. So I did subtract it right. No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to retry.
Because 5 of my attacks hit, so I did a fair chunk.
Yeah, you did. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to backtrack on what I thought I heard you say. So we're good. We're good. All right. You'll see as she kind of takes all this and still kind of looks a little bit more, war torn by the end of it, and she looks back and she goes, "Hi, Turtle. It's nice to see you."
Wow.
This is in person. She called.
I think I'll keep you with me.
Okay, so for McKinley, I am going to take that bonus action steady aim, so I have advantage on my next attack roll, so long as I haven't moved and now my speed is 0. I'm using a ranged weapon, because steady aim works with finesse or ranged, and use my crossbow to shoot at whatever the fuck her name is. Little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch. So does does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
Yes. D10. So 13 damage to her. Oh wait, I get advantage, right? Wait, on the attack roll, but I already hit.
Attack roll, and it already hit.
Well,
You
I
can
mean,
just
I'll
fish
roll
for
it.
a crit.
Yeah,
Fish
I
for a
was
crit.
gonna say,
Fish for
like,
a
just
crit.
I did not crit, so like I still hit and I got 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And wait, if they're engaged, don't you? And you had advantage, don't you get sneak attack? Is that including all your d6s?
Hold on. So how does sneak attack work? Once per turn, you deal an extra 5d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack you have advantage on. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
Josh, thank you.
The whole point. Yeah, you need those.
Yeah.
The whole point is to get advantage.
Yeah, the
or
whole
get them
point.
engaged.
Anyway, so I have that's 6. My 5d6. And
Boom.
well, hold on. Large or smaller? I would like to, if I'm reading this right, I would like to try and knock her prone with this additional sneak attack damage, and it cost me 1d6. So now instead of 5d6 damage, I have 4d6 damage. Am I reading that right?
I concur.
Yeah, I
know
like
who that
it.
was.
I
That was
don't.
the
Yeah, I don't
judge.
know what I'm. I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know,
that's what that.
but-
I think that is what that means.
Because it's under sneak attack, and then it's like sneak attack poison, sneak attack supreme sneak attack trip, whatever, but then it says cost is 1d6. The only thing I can think of is I have 5d6 in my
that's
hand
how I
and
would
I
take
take
it.
one out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I would like to, if the target is large or smaller, which she is, it must succeed a DC 17 of a dexterity saving throw, or it is now prone.
Roll your damage on top.
So I'm
of
gonna
it.
roll my damage, and then we'll see if she's prone.
I love
Oh
it.
my god, I rolled really well. So 12
Nice.
plus 8, an additional 20 damage.
Okay. And she did pass the dex with the 17.
So she's not
Damn.
prone, but take the damage.
But you did like what,
And that was
33 with
20?
that shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 plus your 13, so yeah, 33 damage that shot.
Okay. And she's looking so beaten up right now. But as you can
He's still
see,
smiling.
You look
move
like you
down
wear
towards the
headgear
enemy.
all day.
Yeah, she's just smiling now, ear to ear, with blood coming out of both sides. But like it's like a fearsome, like you could
There's
tell the
something
magic.
wrong with you, and not in the kinky way. Like, not in a
I feel
way
like
that
me
gets
and
you
you
gay.
could be friends.
Your magic is pure in this land. It fuels me.
I don't even have magic. You sound stupid.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it sucks to suck.
Wow.
God, now I just
old
feel
lady.
bad.
This old lady just
And
said,
she
yeah,
she says this in a very
Get wrecked,
sassy
bitch.
tone of voice too. She's like, well, sometimes it sucks to suck. You know?
Yeah,
little
it
bitch
does.
shade.
And
There you
you're
go.
not even doing a good job. Like, there's no vacuum seal over here. Like, you're not even doing well.
And then you'll see as now we move towards the enemies, you see her go from beat, battered, and bruised to a little bit more health here.
That bitch.
As she now looks a little bit more spunky.
Shit, she's rejuvenating.
And then you'll see as she casts what looks to be like a a mirror image, and she puts a bunch of different images of herself all around you, and then with that will confuse the talk. That will make it so that you guys.
The talk.
So now you don't have any attack of opportunity now because you basically don't know which one is her.
Cool.
What a vain hoe. God.
So you will
Is that a
then,
spell? Like the mirror image spell or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like the mirror image spell. Yes.
Nice.
And then so you'll see, and then I want you guys to make a perception check again.
Yes.
Oh shit. 21.
8.
And wait, perception you said? +3. 14.
I didn't hear you, David. I saw you.
I said 8. I do not know what's happening.
You were muted. That's what's happening.
Yes,
Fucking
it
Duran,
was.
old man. Old man Duran, you know.
I just
Sorry.
prefer Duran. Or Mage Fireforge. Either one.
Sure.
Mr. Fireforge.
That's my father. No, thank you.
What about
Mr.
Comrade?
You have daddy
Ooh.
issues too?
I mean,
You
my
would
daddy-
have daddy issues. Oh my god. Daddy issues is such a female thing. Like, what are you doing?
He's
This sounds a little on sexist side.
I am. Have you met me? Well, you've met me now, but like,
You probably one of those who said Kamala, or she cannot handle president because she woman, even though you woman. It make no sense.
yeah, but
So-
do you see me
Well-
running for president? Absolutely not. I do
So-
more power elsewhere.
Are we
My
on
parents
D&D
were murdered.
So who rolled the highest?
Oh, okay, fucking Batman. We have 2 Batmans. The fuck's
Oh my
happening?
god. Okay, you win. Fine. God.
You win. You're the
What was
more
the highest
orphan
roll?
of the orphan.
Puff does
Not
have a
mine.
-1 to his charisma.
I think Jason was the highest on perception.
I was
And what-
21.
21.
I got a
Okay.
14. So,
So-
that was my next one.
You
An
guys
8.
will notice, like, you see as it'd be like gone, and you'll see all these different images of the same halfling just all around you.
Oh,
And then you will notice that, like,
who's my boy?
she is now just not there anymore. She is just gone.
She just
as
poops.
all the
All the
images
images?
are just gone. Jason, however, you do notice, I mean, you obviously see the footprints of where they were, but you do see that they kind of lead off kind of in this general area over here with that 21.
God,
there.
what a fucking coward. Like, she's like, oh my god, look at me. Look at all of me. All 12 of me or some shit. And then she just dusts. Like, what a fucking coward.
I'm gonna race over to the tracks and see which direction they point.
Why are you running? Nobody runs.
And
I
then
run.
that brings us back to our moose.
What? No, Leroy. Leroy, remember when we were cool?
He's going to, seeing how much brutal damage this turtle took on his owner, is now going to attack Talk. And that'll be
Not talk.
Don't
another
attack
charge
Talk.
attack.
Don't
with this
attack
charge
Talk.
attack.
Bring it, Moose.
Maybe
think
you attack
Talk-
talk.
Yeah, it's
he
like,
does
Talk
attack.
loves that shit. He's a kinky motherfucker.
It's a kink talk.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. And you'll see, like, as he kind of misses Talk, kind of goes right past him a little bit. He'll rear around and do it again. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, that one hit.
Yeah, does it?
I know the little strain.
Hey, you're gonna do it to me. I'm gonna do it to you.
Yeah, no, I love it. That's great. Please do.
That Josh and I
Keep
do
going.
that all the time, and it's just how
I just
it
want
works.
the world to do it. I want the whole world. Keep
Yeah,
going.
it's not even a sass thing. It's just, does a 25 hit? Just that's
wanna
just
hear
how
it.
it works.
This one will catch you for 21 points of damage as he
What type of
charges at
damage?
you again. Bludgeoning.
Did it need to build up a charge, or did it have room to build up?
No,
a charge?
I mean, it just kind of goes at you. It's like
Oh,
if it
okay,
has to
okay.
go longer than 10, it builds up speed.
I thought you
So-
were. Yeah, I just didn't know
Yeah.
what if you were doing that charge. So how much? 21 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay, I'm out of temporary hit points now, and I'll take that damage.
And that'll be the end of the moose's turn here, and take us to Duran.
Yes, very good. Is moose considered smaller than huge? I assume it's large.
It's large. Yeah.
It's large, very good. Yes, Big B hand going to try to grapple moose as you see Duran kind of
You're
swipe
gonna.
to grapple.
Old man Duran, you are going to get hurt.
Nah, I hold him with magic hand. So you see the shimmering, large magic hand go and try to grab onto the moose here. It's gonna need to succeed on a dex saving throw.
Of.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for here. With an escape DC equal to your spell save DC, so that's 15.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. You got a 3.
Okay. Yes. So Moose is now grappled by Big B hand. So it has the grappled condition. It can obviously decide to try to escape on its turn, or it remains grappled. And that was the bonus action that I took. And now I say, now you stay right there as I cast Firebolt. And I'm going to use the cantrip Firebolt. So it's going to be +7.
Shock.
Oh, that's a nat 20 fucking baby.
Yes!
Ooh!
Definitely hits.
I would
Oh my god, you and your
think
fucking
so.
mustache. You're like,
Yeah, so that's going to be 2d10 damage. Let's see, so I hurl, you see Duran as he pulls a mote of fire out of his spell book, and he just like hurls it towards the grappled moose. And yeah, hit it with that fire damage, blah, blah, blah. I don't think there's anything that you need to do, so that's going to be 2d10 for my bad boy. I see 1d10 here.
you need to.
Why do I not have things prepared? So it's going to be a 5 and a 6. So it's going to be 11 points of fire damage. And anything flammable that is not being worn or carried is also on fire in that area.
So the ground underneath.
Oh, but I get to double dice damage if you get these. I also get to 6 and 9. So additional 15 points.
Okay. 30. Okay. Let's do math. You'll see as this moose now looks a little bit more battered. And I assume you already crit, so I'm not going to have you roll again. But since you was grappled, I would have probably given that to you with advantage just because it comes straight from your hands, you know? So you should have advantage on the attack roll. But you crit, so... no
Yeah,
need
crit
to-
is crit.
Yeah. So anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I think I just flip off moose and call it good.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Get him.
And where do you want to be standing?
I stand same place I
Okay.
stand now.
Well, then you would have opportunity attack here.
That was
I
me
have-
being, I'm sorry.
I
'Cause if you-
hear.
Grapple. Yeah, but you grappled moose. Oh, the hand did. That's
The
right.
hand grappled moose, yes.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
Big shiny magic hand.
Why are you down here? No.
I almost
And-
prepared that, by the way.
That will take us back to the top of the order, and Evan.
I only have 2 left. You're gonna drink all my alcohol?
Right.
I'm kidding. You can have one.
Josh should not be down there.
He should not. But he did mute this time. Yeah, he's
Right.
literally like trying to unmute. He's like, I'm not down here. What are you talking about? He's literally taking my alcohol. Unacceptable.
Josh
Here's-
back in his own window.
No, not taking any out.
You took my alcohol! I don't have the same drugs you have.
This island does not allow that, and you will be put to death. We learned that at
Excuse
the
me, as
beginning.
long as I'm peaceful, I can do what I want.
All right. So, witnessing all this happening, just like there's got to be a song in here somewhere. But if you remember, I think I'm standing right about here, where she
I could
disappeared.
use my bardic to make that miss hit. Damn it, I forgot.
You literally didn't use your bardic inspiration?
No, I still have it though.
Yeah, you still have it for like 10 minutes, right?
Pathetic.
Yeah, the marks you saw were like right there.
All right. And also, I believe, is my detect magic still going? It goes for like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, you still feel that it's the same as you felt before.
All right.
Definitely
Can I
magic.
follow? Can I follow? Because I'm actually right here, though.
Yep, same. Like I said, same thing that you felt as you felt before. It's you see glints from the moose, you see the glints from Duran, and then the footsteps that you would have seen maybe had a little magic attached to them as well, but they kind of trail off.
Which direction do they trail off? Because I want to follow them.
Like I said, they go. She was over here, so she was over here by Talk, right, or over on this side. So then it would be like a trail from there to over to here, and then they kind of just disappear.
All right, I'm gonna run over here to these bushes to the south.
Where are you at?
Sorry, I clicked print instead of.
Wow.
And now you're out of here.
Yep.
Bye.
1 second.
That's one way to end a session. Be like, by the way, bye.
Josh is
coming.
gonna have such a crazy D&D night.
I know,
have so
he
much
gets to do it
D&D.
again after this.
I have to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
What time do you have to be
Oh.
done, by the way? Just in case.
I told them I wouldn't be on. hour 8:30. So like, if we still did an hour, I'd be.
In an hour, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing cray cray.
All right, so I'm back. All
From
right, I
outer
want to run
space.
over. I want to run over here to these bushes down here, and see
Okay.
if I can
Oh,
follow the path.
in front of us?
Okay. And like I said, you see the footsteps kind of trail off, and you see nothing else.
Well, shit. I guess that might. I mean, that might be it. I'm trying to follow this woman, but I don't want to. I don't want to go alone.
I'm very distracted by a moose. Got 4
Quite
moose
big
knuckles
moose.
looking right at me.
Right down eye.
All right, that's my turn.
You're not doing anything? No attack or anything?
Is everybody feeling okay?
I'm feeling about
Yeah.
half mast.
I feel very good. Thank you for asking.
I just want to make sure I got a new song that I'm prepared for people. But you know, if nobody wants to hear it, nobody wants to hear it. That's fine.
I
I'll save
always
it.
encourage creativity.
I'm starting to like this guy. Actually, this old man kind of growing on me.
Hey,
Old
this
man
old
Duran
man, it
ain't
takes
bad.
one.
All right. Because I can't run back to the moose, right? I'm all out of movement.
How
Probably.
many?
Probably.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm. pretty
I
much
was
out
like,
of
you
movement.
went pretty
Yeah,
quick,
you're out of
pretty
movement.
far. Like,
All right, that's my turn. Move on.
Okay.
Let's keep it
Going
going.
to talk McKinley.
Talk's pissed. The chick left. And then, McKinley, do you have something you want to do? Otherwise, I'm just going to wail this moose.
Wail on the moose. I got you, bitch.
She says these words, but she mean well.
Yeah, I mean so well.
Stay out of her own mouth.
Wail
just
on
wanna-
the bitch.
I just want to keep killing this thing, and so
Kill
I'll
the
give
fucking
another.
moose. And if he revives again, we just get to keep killing him. Like, I don't fucking know.
His name's Leroy.
Him. It.
Okay.
You're lucky I gave him a gender.
12 and 27 for my
Gender is
2
social
major
construct.
attacks.
It truly is.
12 and 27, you said? 12
Yes.
misses and the 27 hits.
Okay, so I took 2 actions. What I wanted to do this time is I'm just going to do my main 2 attacks, and then I'm going to do a bunch of flurry of blows unless it goes down. after each
Do not
one.
forget Moose grappled.
Wait, how much is the bardic? And the moose is grappled?
Moose
Yeah, the
grappled.
moose was
yeah.
This is a hand. Yeah.
So what does that mean for my attacks?
I think you get advantage, don't you?
Okay, so then that first one was a 27. That was one major attack.
Vibes.
But if you can check grapple, that'd be helpful. Actually, I don't remember all the things.
Let's,
I
do have
check for
conditions.
you. Grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It cannot benefit from any bonus. That's it.
oh, so no advantage. So it's the same.
Okay. So the 27 still hit, but how much is that bardic?
1d10.
Oh, let me roll that and add that to that 12. Oh my god, a 1. Does a 13 hit?
13 hits?
Does it really?
Yeah, AC is
Fuck,
13.
yeah, I now
Oh,
rolled
very
in on
good.
that bonus. Okay, cool. So both will hit. Let's do it'll be this. So 6 plus 16, so 22 damage with my 2 swings of my sword.
Okay. It
Um,
looks
Good.
it looks so beaten and battered and bruised.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 more unarmed strikes. I'm gonna burn a key point. Is that bardic it's a one-time thing? That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got another 2, so another 12. That missed, and then I got a 19. So almost a thing. So 29 with that hit. That's another 10 slashing damage with my claws.
Okay. This thing is on death's door.
Then I'm gonna burn another key point and do 2 unarmed strikes for a 14 and a 28, or a 14 and an 18.
Both those hit.
Then I will do this again. So my last 2 claw attacks will come in with 9,
How would you like this
19
thing to die?
total damage.
Yes!
So I've been slashing at it. I'll be kind of coming, however I need to move, like whichever way he was facing, I would be coming like at him. So my last 2 attacks would be, I would imagine like Talk does like I see that it's like about to die, and so its last thing is I'm going straight for its jugular, like right into like its throat area, and ripping that part out. And then you'll see him kind of squeeze whatever he pulled out through his hands, and then drop it on the ground.
You've never met a kinky freak over here? Like,
Mhm.
you're
That
all
was so
like,
metal.
oh god, that's
This
so
time,
metal.
You
But
need
like,
to stay down.
And then you hear this booming voice again, and she calls out, "Oh, Turtle is angry, loves to kill."
pretty
like
sure
this
he's a
turtle.
turtle, not a
I'll be-
turtle.
I'll start
Like this
chuckling as
uncultured fuck.
right. I'll start chuckling as I get 10 more temporary hit points.
Okay. Then the moose is down. How do you put that X over top?
You go over to the little, you click on token and go to the little circle thing at bottom, and it pulls up little icons. And you can click on an X.
Nope.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just
I see,
murdering
said the
him.
blind man to his deaf friend.
Does that do it?
Not
Who's
on the
listening
moose.
To the radio. Yes, it have skull and crossbone on it now.
There. It's dead.
There.
And you can
It-
also do big red X.
I don't know how to do that.
I got the skull and crossbone thing down. It's metal.
I
All
feel
right.
like that's good enough. We'll do that.
Good enough. McKinley, for her turn, she is going to shout kind of in a very general sense, trying to intimidate and kind of piss off this voice, saying something along the lines of, you know what, you think you're so big and bad and all this stuff, but like the only big thing about you is probably your belly, not even your ass. And you probably smell disgusting, and that's why you don't even want to fucking deal with us. Whereas you could just come down and handle this, but you're not even doing that.
Ooh, these are cutting words.
They are, because this bitch is a bitch and not in the right way. Like, she's a cowardly, tiny-dicked bitch.
And you'll hear as the voice comes back out. She goes, "Oh, words are funny. I like your words." And Do you have anything else you like to hold, like an action or something like that? Or
Is
would-
she?
Yeah, it's like I'll hold my crossbow. If I happen to see anybody who's not my party members exist, I'll shoot them.
okay, that works for me. And then
Hi, baby.
you'll see as. Sorry, I had what I wanted to do and I forgot.
Might need to run away to the bathroom quick. Cut
You
this
better
out.
run.
We might
I
need
wanna
to take
see
a
you
little
run.
break.
Where's your touching to?
No, I'm talking to on my headphones.
Mama,
I can talk to this guy is Dustin, this guy is David, and this is Jason, and then there's Debbie.
yeah, who's that?
That's me. What do you mean, who's that?
No, who's the middle?
Oh, nobody's in the bottom middle. We usually have another player named Derrick, but he's on his honeymoon. He got married.
Ooh, I'm in love with Derrick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a,
We literally had a honeymoon.
she asked that. Crazy.
Oh, I did not hear her. Anyway, you guys can hear her better than I can because she's on the mic.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was like, what are you talking
Did
about?
Dustin just walk away from us?
Dustin's like,
You guys are
By
gonna
the
do
way-
a quick 5-minute break?
I guess Dustin just ran away from us.
what's wrong, honey?
I gotta go pee.
I would say David said he
Yeah,
needed
they
to pee.
can hear you. It was Jason.
Jason said
Hi.
he needed to pee. Okay, go pee. Go pee. Let's take
Ah.
a quick pee break, and then we can get Marceline to go do
I
something
can't
else.
hear me.
Hey, Daddy on our headphones said he wants to see you. You run upstairs and see if you can scare him. I won't. I would never
Wear a
tell
ghost
him.
face mask. Dustin, why didn't you
What?
get up and walk away?
Oh, I thought we were taking a break.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
Marceline
He
was
was
just
like, break
talking.
time!
I heard break.
I said break. Marceline was talking.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Marceline
Alright.
wandered in
I
here.
do-
It's very off-putting when you just kind of look up and there's a small child like on the other side of your desk, like, "Hi, Mom." Like, oh my god.
So now I want to talk. So you're kind of here in your head here.
I am kind of here, more or less.
And no one, you're gonna hear in your head, I like you, Turtle. You have fierce power. And she's going to try and like charm you into being part of her party now.
Ooh,
I
what-
need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
How bottom bitch are you, Josh? You're muted.
I know. I got a 19 plus 2.
Oh.
So 21.
Oh,
He-
God.
he's more of a verse, is what I hear.
So that was a really good roll. Yeah, it was a wisdom save of 18, by the way.
Oh shit! You like barely made
It's okay.
that.
Hey, I know we don't have David yet, and I'm gonna.
You're what?
You're gonna lie?
Child.
Yeah.
Listening from afar.
Oh my god! Just there's nobody there. Just
But still, I love the fact that it's t-shirt and shorts and the giant wizard beard.
and then the whole wizard setup.
Gandalf
but you're-
on his Saturday.
But yeah,
you know,
it was like
watching
you're
football.
literally like, you're watching the game. You got a couple Coors or something nearby. Like,
Oh, we have Eddie Line.
I don't know what Eddie Line is.
Eddie Line, Summer Shandy, very good beer.
Ooh, I liked the summer shandy that I think it was Ludenbach
Line and
did.
Kugels.
Line and Kugel, there we go. But it was like, I really
Yes.
liked that. I got really into that in college because I worked overnights at a gas station literally right off campus because there was some rule in Texas you couldn't sell, or you couldn't, I don't even know, but like they couldn't have a gas station or a convenience store technically within college campus. And so any store that they had technically had to be like a bookstore or a gift shop, right? So they couldn't have a convenience store. But anyway, I was literally in one like 2 feet off of campus, but everyone showed up at 1 in the morning and they're like, we're here for the alcohol. And I'm like, sir, you've had enough. I will see you in biology on Monday, but you've had enough. Thank you.
I think there's a bit for SNL where like Bill Hader and some guys try to buy alcohol with a underage ID, or they have IDs but they're underage.
Mm-hmm.
And the bit is at the end. Kenan Thompson, who's the store clerk, is just like, "Whatever, you guys can have this. See you on Monday in biology."
Yeah,
I
it's
recognized him the whole time.
It's like such a vibe. I remember there was this one time, and it was actually kind of nice, but it was like we obviously had our regulars, right? But there was this one time these people came through and they were trying to buy chewing tobacco, but they couldn't provide me actual identification. They're like, I have my student ID. That means I'm 18. I was like, no, it does not mean you're 18 at all. But it was like they were giving me stupid shit, and then they were like it was like, well, I'll go get my boyfriend and send him in, and that's one of those rules. I'm like, no, you've now told me I'm gonna send someone in to buy me something. No.
Now I have to arrest them.
Well, and I was like, no, but then they started to freak out, and they're like yelling and screaming at me and stuff. But one of the regulars happened to come in, and he was real nice. He was like, get the fuck out of her face and all this stuff, like yelling at them. And they finally left in a huff, and he was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know, I wasn't gonna sell him like chewing tobacco. And he was like, what the fuck? And
also,
then
chewing tobacco?
Yeah, which is disgusting.
That's the lamest of the things.
But
Sometime I was thinking like beer for like a freshman party or something, but
no. Which like I'll turn a blind eye to. Not if it's very blatantly like I'm buying this for 18-year-olds. I'm gonna be like no, right? But like
for legal reasons, this is all a joke.
Exactly.
It's all entertainment, theater of the mind.
But what cracked me up was, at the time, I did not think anything weird about this, because it was I've only worked at one gas station, and that was this one. But he was like, do you have a panic button? I said, no. And he was like, okay, like, does the manager provide, like, any kind of, you can take care of yourself, like a gun or anything? I was like, well, we have this cool baseball bat under the counter. And he was like, oh, what? But yeah, we had a baseball bat that we were allowed to use if we felt threatened, and I was like, I think I'd rather just call the police, but that's just me.
This is D&D insurance. Baseball bats, clubs, maces, everything you'll need.
I know, like looking back, because I was 21 or 22 at the time, it's like looking back, I'm like, I probably could have been murdered a couple times. Like, who knows?
I also worked at a convenience store. We did have a panic button, and I don't have anything like that, but I can definitely like kind of picture that where you're just, people are stumbling and you're like, all right, man, just be cool. We can all have a cool night.
Yeah. And it's like there are times they like, yeah, it's like they freak out. They're like, the coffee tastes gross. You haven't brewed it in hours. And I'm like, dude, our coffee just tastes like battery acid. That's just what we buy.
It's a gas station coffee.
Yeah,
buy a burger from us.
You're at a second pack. Like, back up. It's 3 a.m. My coffee is not good. It's not even good.
Second pack?
Yep. SACNPAC. Sack in pack.
Never heard of that. That's crazy.
Oh man, there's a few in the South that are fun. One's called the Come and Go. KUM.
We do Come and Go.
We have Come and Go.
Yeah, there's Come and Goes. There's
that one always makes me laugh.
The Pick and Pack. PICNPAC. The Pick and Pack. That one was good.
We had what
Did you
was
have
it?
Circle K's down there too?
We actually we started to get Circle K's right when Josh and I moved, and we were like, oh look, Texas is moving up, and like then we left. We were like, bye.
Here they have this thing called Royal Farms, which is kind of like a quick trip.
Oh, are you
pizza? Who's like the gas station pizza? Yeah, you're on the East Coast now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you officially move? Yeah, you're officially
I moved
over.
last week. That's why this has been like a lot to put together in this week.
Well, I appreciate it.
I was gonna say you're doing great.
It's fun so far.
Moving and
so far, it could go south.
I didn't mean it
you
that way.
could suck in 10 minutes. I'm gonna reserve the right. But you're doing great so far.
It's not so bad when I say it now. Damn it.
I will say it's very
Yeah,
different trying
Jason,
to
why'd
like,
you do that?
combat between all three different, like, you know.
What are you talking about? Thought
That's
this was
not
easy.
I have a lot more respect for you now.
Oh.
David, nobody thought that. Don't be
Nobody
like, oh, you
thought
guys
that.
said no. Everybody,
I've just always wanted to do it myself.
No, it's a lot of fun. Like, genuinely, I'm super stoked to do it because, like, I started doing it for Josh and two of his high school friends that, like, we still kind of talk to, but that, like, we're all in different states and stuff like that, right? But it's like I started doing it with them, and it's like it's been fun because I did it with the same kind of mentality you did, David, where it's like, I want to DM, but I want to DM for people that also kind of don't know what they're doing, so we can all learn.
Yeah. Which is kind of how I designed this, where I'm like, you guys just throw your characters together, learn what you want to learn, and
Well, yeah,
go from
that's
there.
why I was willing to do a class I've never done before, because I was like, I think I'll get a little bit of grace.
I will
like a
say-
tiny bit.
in creating, which you guys have not asked, in creating these,
I ask now.
the enemies, I have definitely come up with a new sense of how I want to create future characters. That's for sure. I definitely want to take like a because I created this character basically through D&D Beyond, so I kind of like it's a lot of homebrew.
There we go.
Well, homebrew is a lot of fun. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's like I like world building and creating and stuff
No, I
like
hate
that.
it.
Everybody
Yeah.
likes their own brew.
Oh my god. Anyway, the whole point is it's like I enjoy like writing. It's like I'll write novels and stuff, and so it's like I enjoy that. And so it's
I
like
wouldn't
kind
want to
of fun.
do all this homebrewing for a full campaign. I would say that.
Oh, I will say I could get wet on that. I
Summers.
would love
Whoa.
that.
Anywhere back there?
What?
David's got a sticky note door that disagrees with you.
Hey, I have a composition notebook
Hey,
full of
He
bullshit.
does a lot. He does a lot. It's
No,
not
David
easy.
is on point with that. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, last time we were talking when we were like, I don't take any notes and Josh takes a lot of notes and stuff. It's like, but David's really on point with keeping up with stuff, even like for us a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I like that you have the intros and stuff because it kind of, it's like, I remember a certain amount, but it's like those intros get me back into it. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. Oh, shit.
It's like when you reread the last chapter of or the last paragraph of a chapter and you're like, oh, that's right, and move on.
That is the
Alright.
point of it.
All right,
Oh God, stop that. Turn it off.
I will say, I want to eventually.
I
I'll
do not
do a
know what you
one-shot.
mean.
If
Turn
if
it
I do
off.
one, there's a general theme I want to do is like a scary one. I think it'd be fun.
Oh,
Ooh, I would
hell
love to be
yeah.
part of a scary one.
All
But I
right.
have to. I'm gonna buy it from a
All right.
place I'm
Let's
interested
get
in
back
buying
to
one
let's
from,
get back
but
to the
anyway,
action so
David,
we can
stop
Josh
it.
off to his
Okay,
friends.
All right. All right. Give me a little 5-second recap. What just happened?
Okay,
David, I'm gonna
so
throw-
we had
do it
tried to take over talk here a little bit ago, and now you're going to
He-
see
Tried to mind rape him.
as your lovely
Ah!
little halfling comes back,
I love
um,
halflings.
Not this one.
and she's
yeah, you
now
tried
on
to
top of
mind
this
fuck me.
rock,
Okay.
as you can see. and
You're
she's
trying to
going-
what the rock?
She's now on top of this rock.
Oh, okay. Different than what I heard, but okay.
Yeah. And she is going to try and do some. She has the touch of death on the remaining 3 members. I need you to do wisdom saving throws.
No, can
Like
we
everyone
do
but me. Is that what
yeah,
you're
Everyone
can
doing?
we
but
do
you.
could we do a not wisdom saving throw?
Nope.
Man, where's my other headphone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Thank you.
How many headphones do you have?
Two,
Those are
one for each
No,
earful.
no, those are earbuds. Don't be stupid.
18.
Oh shit, I lost my whole dice. Hold on.
Evan got a 15.
Oh, okay, so McKinley got a 17.
He's 17. Okay, and now I have to go find it.
You don't have to be sorry ever for any reason.
Oh yes.
You be a little sorry.
I thought I was the bitch. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, this is DM David talking. Be a little sorry.
Oh, okay.
Be humble.
Sit down. Neon bowl.
Okay, so
Yes.
you will now take
Shit.
the DC was 18 again. McKinley
No.
and Evan will take
No.
38 points.
Hey,
of necrotic
how
damage.
about not? How about no?
And Duran,
38.
since you
Holy
passed,
shit.
He said
you'll
30.
take half of it.
Oh no!
DM, did I take damage or was that something else?
Nope,
that was
you
like
didn't take any.
That was
You
a
didn't take
charm
anything.
thing. Okay.
Yep,
I
it was a
like,
charm
okay.
thing. I was trying to take you.
Guys, I
could use
don't
my
really
weapon.
feel good right now. Like, I know that I'm dramatic, but like, I don't feel good.
My soul's darker than it usually is.
Oh my god, you carry a note from your mommy and daddy. You don't have a
I-
dark soul.
I hurt a little bit, if anybody cares.
I do care 100%, but you also can heal people, and I don't feel good.
I don't know if you know about me. Not big healer.
That's so typical.
It sounds a little dwarfist.
Evan will know.
No, this is a
this
sexist thing,
And
not a
this is-
dwarfist.
Take us to-
I understand.
This will take us to Duran too.
Oh, it's my
Oh,
turn.
no,
How
no.
much? First of all, how much damage should I take?
Uh,
Half
19.
38?
19.
19 damage. Okay. Ow!
Ugh, what a little bitch.
I don't like that. This adventuring kind of hurt. So the first thing he's gonna do is say, "Big B hand, go get little pom pom headed bitch." And you're gonna see him swing his fist back around, as he is going to try to swap at this little halfling here. Sorry, I forgot my shit. Jesus. God, I have to find so much stuff. Yeah, so this is gonna be a clenched fist, hand strikes, melee spell attack. Yeah, so it's gonna be a 19 plus 7 on that one.
To
As this,
hit?
yes,
Yes, that definitely hits.
as this massive hand makes its way towards the little pink-haired halfling, and that
Dun,
will
dun.
be. Is that an evocation spell?
You tell me.
It is a vocation spell. No, but I already used it on this one. So that's going to be 4, and 2 is 6, and 4 is 10, 18, and 20, plus my extra 3 is 23 points of force damage as my fist just plows into her. And after that happens, we say, I'm not let up on you now. Now you take my witch bolt. And you're going to see the same thing as before, where he raises both his spell book and his staff, and you see the lightning kind of shoot between it before this surge of energy shoots out towards the halfling, and this one is at 4th level. So it's going to be a ranged spell attack on that one. So that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That hits good. That'll be 5d12.
Nice.
Excuse me?
So that's going to be
Nice.
6, 10,
Scary.
17, 19, and 23 points of thunder damage. And now
Thunder.
there is a beam
Thunder.
of crackling energy that extends from my staff to the halfling and tethers us together.
Damn.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I stay right here.
All right. That takes us to Evan.
All right, Evan's gonna hear the call out from our friends, and let's see, McKinley, you're pretty bad for where your makeup's kind of wearing off and stuff, right?
No, my makeup is fucking flawless, but like
It's
I don't feel
flawless.
good.
How do you not know?
Like, look at it. I spent so much time. I use the waterproof shit. Like, I look incredible, but I feel like shit.
Just talk to me like you want me to help you. All right. I'm gonna play.
Well, talk to me like I'm fucking gorgeous, because I am.
We'll take him back. Damn. All right. Chick knows what's going on. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on McKinley. Do I have that ability from this distance? I mean, I can see her.
You can probably check spell for self.
Oh wait, check. Oh shit. Okay, touch.
Yeah, you're 35 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna do Healing Word instead.
Yeah, my favorite.
I can see them. Let's see. I'm gonna do second level. So 4d4 plus 2 plus my spellcasting modifier, which I'm looking up, which is plus 6. Spelling is fun.
It is fun.
Is spell casting or spelling?
His spelling sucks.
Durant, not big fan of spelling either.
All right. 2d4 plus 2, 8 plus 6, so 14. I play a little jingle on my loop. Feel better, feel better. I hope you feel better, but please don't hit me, because you seem like a jerk. Bow.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
So 14.
Mr. Evans, in essence, very, very talented.
Oh my
you.
god, is he? Thank
Anything
you.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna run up here. Now I'm gonna run a little bit over here, just so I'm a little closer to our enemy, and that'll be my turn.
Hey, right there?
Yep.
Okay. That'll take us to Talk and McKinley.
And we can't whoa, hold on, I zoomed all stupid. So at a glance, we don't know where bitch tits went.
Is she by the rock in the middle?
She's right here.
Am I
She's on the
stupid?
rock.
I'm
She
just
kinda
stupid.
blends in.
That's fine.
You
The
little
makeup.
bit.
You know what? I don't have to be smart because I'm fucking pretty. So
Oh, yeah?
I heard
yes,
It's
God.
skin that wins.
You don't have fun like... She goes in a high pitch. You don't have fun like I do.
yeah. You know what? And I don't have to do any sort of shit that you do. And I take. Hold on, I dropped my shit.
Oh,
Just heal
gross.
to help us.
Yeah. Hold on. Still learning how to use my fucking rogue.
Who among us,
So I'll do steady aim again. So my speed's back to 0. And then I will. Whoa, God, that's not what I want to do. And then I will roll to try and hit with my crossbow. Does a. 13 plus 5. 18. Does an 18 hit.
It does.
Nice. So I have
He
my
says sadly.
1d10 plus 5. So I got 7 damage from that. However, because I did my sneak attack, so I had an advantage on that roll. So now I can do 5d6 damage, and I would like to again try to trip her. So take 1d6 out of that. So I have my 4d6 damage. So it's 5, 10, 15, 18 additional damage.
On top of what was your original? 7?
On top of. Yes, it was 7, because I got a 2
So-
plus 5.
25. Okay.
And then I attempted. She needs to make a save on a DC 17 dexterity saving throw to not be knocked prone.
Okay. So you'll see her actually fail that, and she is now prone.
Ah, you fall on
How about
bugs.
you? Yeah, how about you suck something? 2 C's. Suck something.
Oh, that's double suck.
And that's my turn.
Oh, she's
right.
double sucking as I run up.
I said double C sucking, not double sucking. You guys are
I
all.
heard what I heard. I'm running.
You guys
so.
are all stupid.
Actually very smart.
Are you?
I will say, DM, I did mess up because my flurry of the bow is supposed to cross a bonus action, and that means I've double used it when I was not supposed to. So I'm going to not use bonus actions the next 2 turns to make up for that in general.
Oh man,
Okay.
he
Teacher's
punished
pet.
himself.
Hey,
I
it's not
know,
fair.
it's
That's
like,
not cool.
damn.
It's not cheat D&D. I want to maintain game state, at least balance it.
It's amateur D&D.
I
He's
appreciate,
right.
I appreciate that, but
You're doing awesome.
This way I
Uh,
call out when Hannah too close to Moose.
I run up and I will just go in with my 2 sword attacks, but she is prone, so I get advantage, right?
yep.
That's right. Tell her to suck with the 2 C's.
Net 20. Yeah.
Nice!
Oh, she's sucking
Nice.
good.
She suck it!
So
Nat 20 on the
Suck it.
first.
It was nat 20. It was a 20 and then this one is a 17 and 12, so a 27.
Yes, that hits.
This is 27.
It was great.
I
Okay.
love it.
Let's see. So for the first attack, it's going to be 8 plus 7. So 15 plus 8. So 23 for the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit's going to be 11. So 34 total.
All right.
I don't know how much it matters, but she also is 10 speed slower.
And she probably won't move from there, but yes, I will note that. But you do
Because she
now.
has to use half her movement to get up, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it'll be minus 10, and then whatever she has left will be half that to
Yeah.
get back up.
You will see as this turtle runs up to this demon halfling basically, and takes 2 swipes with this sword, and they cut pretty clean. And Talk's looking down at this halfling and notice that she's pretty beaten up by now. She's
Oh my
looking
gosh.
a little wear.
Dean, can we flavor it where the first attack was actually the normal one, but the second one while she was down is when I got it in, and then like I felt it like dig a little bit, and I sliced it out slower.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So it looks like the first one she looks so good, and then after that, the final sword is the one that does it.
It's fucking nasty. You're gonna have to wash
Um,
your hands.
That's
and
metal.
then
Maybe.
you'll see as she then gets back up because it's her turn, so she'll get back up.
So it's
and-
half her speed.
Yep, she's
Ever.
just standing back up. Actually, yeah, she's just standing back up.
What the?
And then you'll see as she's now no longer looks as battered. She looks like maybe she got a little rejuvenated from standing back up. And then she will then attempt the Death's Touch again on the turtle.
It's a turtle.
Turtle.
Mhm.
And
So fucking
Bard.
racist.
and on Evan over here.
And on me, but I'm all the
Yeah,
way over
and-
here.
Dex saving throws again.
So
Oh, I got a 24.
nat 20 plus 1.
Yay!
I'll take a picture, but I have it there.
Nice.
So you guys will take 22 points of damage from that.
Is
As you
that
saved?
halved?
That
Oh,
is
okay.
halved. That is halved.
I was like, oh gosh. Okay.
And then that will be her turn.
Yes,
we move
I
down to
rush.
Duran.
Oh,
I rush forward about 15 feet and I call out to her and I say, "Are you sure you don't want to surrender now?"
you messed up my furs.
No, I don't see surrender in my future.
Okay, well maybe you see a witch bolt. And yes, I'm gonna cast my bonus action witch bolt from the attachment, which will only be a 3 points. If you don't like that, how about a bolt of fire? And you see him use his spellbook to conjure up a mote of fire that he launches at this halfling once again. So that's going to be a ranged spell attack, wherever the fuck my 20 went. 15 plus 7 is a 22 to hit.
It hits.
I figured as much. And that's going to... I have so many dice for this. Oh, golly.
As you should.
As I should, yes. This is going to be 2d10 at this range. Let's see here. There's one, there's the other. 8 and 4 is 12 plus 3 for my evocation, or empowered evocation. We'll make that, I don't remember what I said before, 15 points extra of fire damage.
So 15 points.
Plus the 3.
So, yeah. Okay, got it. And is that your turn?
You look pretty beat up now, huh?
Yeah, she's kind of looking tagged.
Yes, you take that!
She's
And that is
probably
my
just
turn.
gonna fucking heal herself again.
And that'll take us to Evan.
All right, I'm tired of all this shit. I think I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Oh,
on her.
wait, no, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Go back.
Nope,
You
nope,
still
I
got
used my
more?
no, I don't, actually, because I used my bonus action. Sorry, so I can't use... So my hand's just hanging up by her as well, though.
Okay,
Ready.
Ready.
sounds good. Back to Evan.
All right. I'm gonna cast. I think I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna cast Hold Person and keep her in. She has to make a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration of 1 minute. So you have to roll a Wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw.
What is
Isn't
the
witch
power?
bolt concentration?
What was the
Wait, sorry, what's that?
It is. My hand actually disappears.
what
I
was
was
the
going to bring
save?
that up on the next turn.
Your hand just disappears, just poof.
Yeah, he's missing his answer.
What was the wisdom? What was the wisdom save?
The
14.
dex,
14. It does not pass.
DC, whatever.
All right, she's paralyzed. I strum my lute. I say, sit down, take a time to chill, or else we will kill you.
Yes!
You
Oh
just see
my
her
god. Fucking
she kind of
beautiful.
tries to strain to speak, but she can't speak because she's just still.
Oh yeah,
Right.
she can't move or speak.
I would point out to the DM that if she can't speak, that any magic that she might use that might use verbal components would not work.
Yep.
All right, and at the end of each turn, the target repeats the save, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna move up to her and pull one of my daggers and put it next to her throat.
Okay.
Who do you work for? Can I make an
Who
intimidation?
does Dr. Evil work for?
That's right.
And you hear nothing
does no
because she
bitch.
can't speak.
Number
that's
2, that's
right.
what it is.
Crap. All right, anybody got any ideas? I say telepathically.
I say we
Yeah.
kill her.
Yeah, I'm
she
gonna come
doesn't
over
seem
here
very
and
nice.
insult everything about her, and then we're gonna slit her throat, and she's gonna bleed out in front of us as she knows that we smell like body odor. She smells
Why
like
is she
body
here,
odor and
though?
onions.
Maybe we just ask questions. Be persuasive.
Or we just fucking murder her. Because I can be persuasive, but like, why not when you could just fucking insult her and murder her?
Okay, but McKinley, let me ask these, yes?
I'm having so much fun because she keeps healing.
Who sent her, or who sent her and Moose? Why is
Well,
she here?
sure. Okay.
It's got to be an objective for killing. What was it? The priest.
So, are we still in initiative, or are we in, like, not initiative?
You could handcuff her right
Is
now.
is Jason done?
Yeah.
Okay, then we are back to talk and McKinley.
Oh, wonderful. I would like to walk up to her, and I know that, Evan, sorry, I had to, like, search for the name in my brain, but Evan's holding her. I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna whip my dagger out and just stab her right in the thigh. Like,
Holy
straight
shit.
down. And say, you smell like a fucking onion. Why don't you tell us what the fuck you're doing and why you want to hang out with stinky ass fucking moose all day?
And you automatically score a critical hit.
And you're gonna hear nothing because she can't
She's
talk.
paralyzed.
I don't feel bad.
But you do get a critical hit with your dagger staff.
Yeah.
It's an automatic crit.
My
You roll
instant
damage.
crit over here.
How much
In the
damage?
thigh.
Oh, you have to hit it. You have to hit it. You do have to hit it, but it counts as a critical.
Oh, okay. So then I will roll the d20, and I have a +9, so it is definitely it's a 16 plus 9, so like I definitely hit.
It'll hit.
It's a 1d4 plus 5 for
So
damage.
2d4 plus 5.
So there's the 1, which was a 2 plus 5, so it's 7, and then a 3.
So 10.
Mm-hmm. 10 damage right in that bitch's thigh as I'm in her face telling her how much she smells like onions.
Okay.
I should
Anything
not
else?
have made her not talk.
And then I'm gonna lick her on the tip of her nose just
I
to
should
intimidate. Just
Ugh.
and I'm not gonna move. We're gonna be this far apart.
Hold on.
Just
Oh my god.
Okay.
I made a
she
mistake.
you don't see any like sign of anything because she's paralyzed, but it also doesn't like you don't see any struggle or anything. She just kind of lifts it off.
totally fine. I'm gonna stay really close to her, breathing in her face. And that's the end of my turn.
Talk.
Mute.
Oh,
I know.
there he is. I was like, what happened?
I
Stab her
I
in
see.
the heart.
I do, but I'm hearing everyone else's thoughts too. Damn, this is tough.
You don't have to care about what any of us think. Stab her in the heart.
Don't listen to her. We can use her for information. She's a cold, heartless bitch. I mean,
I am not.
You haven't shown any heart so far.
Excuse me, I've shown many a heart. The fact that you're just, oh, mommy and daddy and shit, like, doesn't tell me anything.
Where's? Okay.
I have a thought. Talk. Maybe take out McKinley. Just hurt my feelings.
Just hurt my feelings. I'm trying to figure out how my second attack is to decide how, but I can't find where it is. Okay. Shit. I can't find where that is.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to read how that my second attack thing works. Like, if it's like when I take the attack action, I can take a second attack action. I'm trying. Or do I get two?
Like, just 2 attacks at all, or?
Okay. That's.
I'm using my time to think about what I got to do next because I have no idea.
You could just fucking murder her. Oh, shit. Hi, dude. Wow. Hi, Marcy.
Oh, there we go.
That's a funny.
Anyway, that's something
That's
my
the
daughter
fun
might
one.
remember one day.
Care Bears hug.
You can attack twice instead of once. Can you take the attack?
Hi, baby. What can I do for you? Why are you down?
Ooh, I like a picture.
Oh, thank you. No, you're not going to color my picture. Nope. Well, then don't touch the marker.
Hey, Hannah, can you mute real quick?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Am I throwing you off?
A little bit. So I don't know. I would take out what I would like to do while she's paralyzed is I see McKinley in her face, and I'm holding my sword. I'd like to do more with it, but for now I'm gonna act quickly and act like the hunter I am. And for the time being, I'm going to take out some of the leather strapping I have. I would just assume I have. So I don't know if I have like leather strapping on my stuff, but like I have like rope and whatnot. And I'm gonna quickly, while she's paralyzed, attempt to tie her hands and. Can you go away, please? I love you. Go somewhere else for a minute, for real. And I don't even want to say else.
You want to what?
I'm assuming we're tying them up.
I'm trying to, but I'm trying not to say gag this old woman with a rope while my kid's right next to me. So
I mean, I'm paralyzed. You should be able to do this freely, so you should do it hands.
well, that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm tying her hands behind her back to stop the semantic parts, and I'm aggressively tying them. And then I would tie with like almost like a gag in her mouth with the rope for now to stop any verbal potentially. And then I will stand up and take a very calming deep breath and my bloodlust will relax.
Okay.
We have her. And then that will be it. I will stand there, sit on her a little if I have to. I don't know if I want to fully sit on her. I'm like 400. So I guess I could just sit.
Just like a big brother, just like you're not doing
She's still
nothing.
standing up.
Oh, that's
she's
true.
prone.
Well, she was earlier.
I'm not prone anymore.
She stood up, but then was paralyzed standing up.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Then I don't know if I could. I want to hold her or sit, not push her, put her, whatever would be allowed. But
You wanna
I'm either
grapple?
gonna hold her or lay on her if I
mean,
can.
can you
Grapple's
grapple?
fine. I'll do a grapple.
Okay.
How does grapple work? Or just attack, right?
I mean,
Or
I
is
feel
it-
like, I'm paralyzed. You're going to be able to grapple me. You know what I mean? So,
Sure. I think I still
now,
have to I don't know how that works, but yes,
do you have to make the strength attack? I don't think you should have to because, like I said, I'm paralyzed. I have 0 strength. So if you roll a 1, you should be.
I think it says I technically have to do a one-armed, right?
An
And
unarmed strength.
it's still a 15, but I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I am paralyzed and now tied up. I can't really fight off a grapple. So at this point, I'm grappled.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
The
I'm
old
trying to
turtle
do
hug.
rules. Rules is written. I have advantage to my attack to grapple her, and I got a 19 with my second roll. So I hit her technically, which is now a critical. Whatever, it's grappled though, right? It's not a real unarmed strike. I'm just grappled.
Okay.
But okay, sweet.
So
So I'm
so
holding
now
on
she's
to her
grappled?
while she's also tied up.
So she is firmly tied up. I mean, she's now tied up, paralyzed, and grappled.
So when she does get out of this eventually,
I need to know: do I get to make another Wisdom saving throw
I
to
believe
break the paralyze
I believe so. Yes, I believe
your
every
turn,
time
yes.
around.
on my turn? Which it's my turn now. So
Yes.
does a 12.
1 second here.
I think he said 14.
Dude, these
Yep.
are some of.
Yep, 14. Yep.
Okay. So
Do fail.
Okay, well, this is how it's gonna go. She failed with the 12, so now she can no longer move, or she doesn't really have any movements. She can't pull or draw a weapon, so she is stuck. She's literally stuck.
Okay, we
Moving
have
down
her,
to
guys.
Duran.
Yes, so when paralyzed, are we
Yeah, 5 minutes,
completely
hold on.
immobile or
Yeah, I mean, I'm paralyzed.
incapacitated? Can't move or speak, but can you blink?
No.
No blink. Okay.
The only thing I could say is you can see maybe her skin. She's starting to get raged, maybe a little bit. That's probably all you would know.
All right. So yeah. So you saw my big.
Also, the concentration on this lasts 1 minute, so I don't know how long these turns are
That's
taking.
one
but-
turn.
That's
So
10
by the time,
rounds.
so when you get back to your turn, I
Okay.
would no longer be paralyzed.
All right.
Incorrect. 1 round is 6 seconds. Therefore, 10 rounds is 1 minute.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you saw my Bigsby's hand disappear when I cast the Witch Bolt last time because they are both concentration. So I walk up within 10 feet of her, the energy beam still crackling between my staff and her body. And I walk up and I say, I know you cannot move, you cannot speak, but if I ask my friend here to take off paralysis, you're already bound, yes? Do you agree to surrender? You do not have to say anything, just maybe try to hum a note, if you agree.
And you hear nothing.
Okay, in that case, Witch Bolt! And that will be a
Is she
12.
paralyzed and gagged? Like, how is she going to
12.
answer?
Nice.
I mean, she could have just said
She
something
could have.
guttural.
Would have been fine, but no.
Oh, is she done being
no,
she's
no,
paralyzed?
she's
though,
not
right?
surrendering. No.
I mean, you could do something.
So that was the full 12 points of damage from the Witch Bolt there. And then why don't you take a little poison as well? And he's gonna move right. Actually, no, because I don't think he can do poisons without getting everybody else. So not doing poison, and we just do firebolt once again, and just hurls the mote of fire at her standing there. Paralyzed, still a 19 plus 7, so definitely gonna hit there. And we're gonna do our 39, so 12 plus 3, so 15 additional points of fire damage, since she won't fucking talk to me. Or at least, agree with me.
Okay. She's starting to look a little more war torn.
All right, I'm going to. I assume that's your turn, David.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is David's turn. Yeah, Duran is done.
All right, I'm gonna go up next to her and I'm gonna squat
Dave.
with my loot next to her. I was like, I'm gonna try an intimidation check, and I'm just gonna play horrible notes. Just like, you got anything to say to us? Make a sound. Sing along to my tune.
Maybe if you take away paralysis.
That's a good idea, actually. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you take away paralysis, and what are you trying to do?
Intimidator. Tell us who you work for. I'm right up next to her ear.
I'm gonna have you do an intimidation check.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh.
It's not very good. 9.
Well, you still won.
Yay!
And she kind of looks at you and she goes, I don't work for anyone. I work for myself. And this island is going to be mine.
Why did you do it? Why'd you kill him? I play more notes. Beep, beep.
Because I will take all this magic and become the strongest person you've ever seen.
Ah, okay. Yep. Kill him.
Her. Come on, let's not be misgendering just because enemy.
Do I have enough ability still? Can I stab her? I feel like I've played a lot.
I feel like that was your action to talk, unless you have a bonus action of some sort.
Nah, that's about it. All right, kill her. When I point down to her, looking at Talk.
Talk, McKinley?
You're really not gonna tell them anything.
I did tell you everything. I'm here to take your island.
I guess we have to kill her. Yeah, so then I will use...
You will all bow to me one day.
Oh, she's all gagged. I forgot. I had her gagged.
Oh, I forgot about that too, so you couldn't hear anything.
I used my dagger to cut it earlier,
Okay.
retcon. And I play my musical notes right in her ear. Beep, 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 beep.
She can talk now. She's crafty. And I'll say, but fine for not telling anyone anything. And then I'll use... I can grapple her, but I think if I'm grappling her, I think I can still use my normal weapons and stuff. I'm just going to use my claws, though. Now that I think of it, I'm just going to use my claws. Because I already have her.
Or
I'll
you
just
could
kinda
break.
dig.
You could break the grapple too to do it.
Why would I do it?
What?
Why would I break my grapple?
Oh, I think you could still use your claws. I'm just saying, I think you can. I don't know, to be honest.
I'm going to keep her grappled. I think I can keep her grappled. I don't know what limiting there is on attacks at all, if there is.
Telepathically, I want to be like, turtle hug her to death.
Can a grappler attack?
Yes, you can. Sorry. I wasn't
Yes,
paying
you
attention to
can.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you can. I'm reading it now. You can attack or grapple.
Okay, great. Then
Yep.
I am going to just use my claws, though. And yeah, okay. So I'm back to whatever. Because I think I get advantage still, though, right?
Yep.
She's grappled. So then I rolled double.
And
sixes
flanked.
now. That's funny. So 13. Sorry. Yeah, no, 16. 6 plus 10. 6 plus 9. 15. There we go. I can do math. All right,
Yeah.
so 15 for the first claw attack.
That hits. That is your AC.
I'm going to do a second one, so that's 27. And then I am going to use my flurry of blows to do 2 more unarmed strike, which is a 24, and then the last one's a 26. So all 4 hit. So as I'm squeezing her, digging my claws into her is how I'm going to flavor the strikes or whatever. I'm going to do 4 total unarmed strikes, so 4d8 plus 20. So it'll be 11 plus 7, so 18. So 38 total damage of claw attacks while I'm squeezing and scratching the shit out of her and digging my claws into her.
Okay, she looks really beaten and battered. You see the blood coming from her face, and she just looks like she almost has no life left in her.
You had your chance. And then that's my turn. McKinley, you are muted. Beautiful. Nice tongue action, though.
I had no idea I was muted. That's incredible. So she's there. She's grappled. No
It
longer
wasn't me
like
this time.
paralyzed or anything like that. But
You can talk.
it's like I'd like to get nice and close to her and lick her eyeball, and then I would like to stab her once in the chest with my dagger.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Wonderful. 1d4 plus 5. A 9 damage after I lick her in the eyeball.
How would you like to see her die?
Yeah!
Oh shit.
I want it to be very human. I want it to be a very much so like there's blood, it's like it's coming, she's gasping, she's gurgling on the blood, and
This is personal.
yeah, it's like a 2 to 4 minute event that we're all watching, and I sit there really close, tongue on her eyeball.
It's weird behavior. Surprised you became knight.
What? I'm doing wonderful things, and then I lean back and put my tongue back on her eyeball.
So you see as this knife almost goes directly into her heart. And you sit there, she kind of falls over, and you hear like the blood gurgle from this wound. As she slowly drifts away and dies. And from there, you guys kind of figured it out that she kind of took from the spring of Eldath's and gained all this power. But because she did it so recently, she didn't have full use of all the power that Eldath's spring gave. So you were able to defeat her. And you will go back to Trenchtown, to the elders, and you will report of your battle.
Our heroic and not at all disturbing fight that we won.
Yep. We are now back in Trenchtown. Anything
We do
you'd
not
like to
need-
say?
Hey, by the way, guys, I think like it'd be very cool of you if none of you mentioned the fact that I was licking her eyeball.
Oh, yes, nobody would say anything about that. And you see him, like, ripping up notes and, like, just stuffing them into a pocket somewhere. Nobody would ever talk about that.
Also across on the other side of you, you're like, yeah, no, your secret's safe with us. And I'm like writing lyrics about like halfling eyeball. You can get it all. No, not that.
Okay, as long as like my name isn't fucking attached is all I'm saying.
What
Because
are we
like
talking about?
the fact that nobody needs to know that I was licking her fucking eyeball when I murdered her.
I feel like Talk should probably be carrying the moose's head at this point too.
I'm gonna
trailing with
pause here for a second. I want to add something to the conversation just because we could cut this out, David, but the audience doesn't have any clue who our enemy was. So we're going to cut back just a little bit to when Jason asked what you're doing on this island. And I would like her to say, I am Hilga Hayfire. I am going to take your island for myself and be the empress of this island.
You
Throw
want to
that
be the
in there somewhere.
emperor of like 200.5 people?
How are you planning on doing that by
But
killing
it's-
a priest?
That's
It's
a mayor.
magic.
No, that's a mayor at best. Like, settle down. You want to be a fucking empress of 200 people? You can like fuck off. Find a bigger dildo and get your kicks off elsewhere.
Basically, you would have found out that she was there to take all the magic. She was going to try to get you guys to form her new knights and become part of her party.
Well, she could have asked fucking nicely.
Yeah, she didn't even want to talk to us.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
know.
sorry about that.
And then
Why are you sorry? I literally don't even feel bad that I was licking her eyeball as she died. Who the fuck is barking?
Barbara.
Oh, well, tell her I said hey.
She says, "Hey, back."
Oh, I felt it. Yeah, like I felt that in my bones. I love her. She's my new favorite dog. I love it.
All right.
All right, so we killed the Wicked Witch of the North.
And I start
So
skinning the moose.
you guys make your way back to Trench Town. You meet back up at Eldest Manor, and you let the elder halfling know that you have defeated an evil halfling who has come to take your magic from the magical spring.
It was a total bitch.
I will go in there and I will talk to Haiti myself and maybe I sweeten myself up a little bit for her.
Sweeten up how? Like, are you putting fucking sweets in your armpits?
Okay, what do you want to do? Like, yeah, what do you want to? How do you want to sweeten yourself up a little bit more?
Well, I have her head. I'll tail.
Oh my god.
Be so
You have
insane.
no fucking tact. Oh my god. Fucking Calder Swiftfoot. This is insane. Like, who just drops a head on the table?
I have enough wisdom to know we need proof of the kill, not enough wisdom to know when to show it.
Well, exactly. You just walk in, dropping a head on these old people's table, like, and fucking old man Duran over here still has to do
I
his
still
whole
love old
like.
man Duran. I can't.
Old-
That's just too good.
Well, yeah, old man Duran is sticking strawberry sweets up his ass or some shit to make sure that
I'm
he.
just trying to say hi to Haiti, this is all.
I
Oh.
kind of motion towards the wizard. I'm like, "Hey, Wizard Fireforge, I think you should probably take the lead on this one. These two are probably
Excuse
not the
you,
ones."
my fucking charisma is off the goddamn fucking charts, so you can suck my ass.
Yeah, and
kinda
I have
walk
a
away
whole
like,
damn
"Oh,
business
yeah."
to run. You think I don't? I don't do the good talking, but I know how to
You
run a
think
business.
we don't? Yeah, no, excuse me, talk. You can shut the fuck up, but like, I can fucking talk to people.
I get stuff done. I'm just saying.
You get
that's how
stuff done
business
100%. You don't get talking done.
And you
I
see as
also don't
Haiti,
make
Haiti
any
steps
deals.
in. Haiti will step in and be quiet, knights, quiet.
Yes, you will listen to Haiti. Haiti, you look very nice today.
Thank you.
At least respect.
I see
Katie.
that you guys have slain our
Look over at McKinley.
our miscreant. Thank you again. We are now going to have to do a bunch of investigations on what possible defenses we can improve so that we can enforce our borders.
Yeah, maybe don't let fucking psychopaths in. I mean, that's only my personal recommendation.
You know, it's not that easy to make it to our island. So if someone's coming to our island, it's either a big old force that we can see from a mile away or someone has snuck their way onto the island. There's no way of detecting that. Sometimes they just get by.
But that means either they go through hurricane or they go through Valkyr's currents or the gods let them in. Or they know how to mess with time.
Yep. It's pretty, we're pretty lucky to be where we are.
I just gotta say, you seem pretty chill about this, which is like totally fine, and I get it. Like, I definitely file my nails to weirder mysteries than this, but like, you seem pretty chill.
We
You know
haven't
he's
had
chill.
a war or battle or scuffle in 300 years. I don't anticipate this to be
These youngins,
Another.
they do not listen to history, Heidi. You must give her some slack, yes?
Yes, I can.
And
She's-
maybe I take you out for dinner later.
Okay, I would like that.
All right.
Oh, old man Duran has some
Oh,
fucking
man.
moves. Look at this shit.
And they call me seasoned.
Old man Duran is your fucking
Yeah,
name.
you see the salt and pepper in his beard?
Yeah, he's so seasoned.
And then you'll see as the rest of the town kind of comes in, huddles around. You have, talk with the severed head now up. In
Yeah, I have a
his
severed moose
hands,
head on my back.
raised up
and it's-
above.
The
And
skin of the moose is like in the antlers of the head. So it's just like one big old thing on my back of my turtle shell.
Oh my
Um,
god. Looks great,
yeah.
but damn. That's brutal.
Nah, just
You know
let
the
him
story.
live his fucking life.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I just still know,
No,
I just still know
Evan,
him as
quit being
Leroy.
No, Evan,
I
quit
just
being
see
a little
Leroy.
bitch. Well, yeah, Leroy was an asshole.
Hey,
Yes.
DM, would you agree that like I would probably have my fur trade caravan like near this?
oh yeah,
But I
it's
would-
definitely we're in the trading district. Your tent is probably right outside the door.
Because like I have my horses there, so I want him like wherever I go. And I don't know if I would keep my storage stuff near that or if that would mostly stay in the trading district. Is that how that would work?
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. This is your imprint on where you would want to put your stuff. Like, would you want to keep it in the trading district or would you want to keep it more towards your house?
Because it has a bunch of stuff on it to keep things secure, I think I'm okay with it being in the trading district. I don't know. I gotta think about that. But I would say I would make my way to put the stuff off my shelf. And
You
put it
have
away.
a whole fucking like trading caravan?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, you've never. Oh, this is my horse Tick, and this is Tick and Tock's fur trades.
Wow.
You're very
like,
clever, like
that's
clock.
what you fucking came up with? Like a fucking
Yeah.
I love
clock.
that.
And then I'll go to the lock and I'll turn and look at you guys, and then go back to my lock because it's a super special one. And then I unlock it and open everything up, and then I'll go in and put all this stuff off.
All
Do
right.
you
I'm not
like
opening
sell
it.
anything?
And I assume the
cool?
head gets put on your table.
Yeah, I have like a work table in there. It's a pretty large thing. My horse pulls it, but sometimes I'll give the horse a break and I'll pull it myself because I have 20 strength. So I'll get a workout and just pull the cart.
Oh
And
my
he'll sit
God.
inside.
I love it.
Like
I'll
you
pick him up
fucking
and put it,
would.
and then
All right. So, yeah, town's just there. We're all celebrating. There's some beers and some tunes played by our one-man band, Evan. And then, all is well, and you head back to your humble abodes. And,
Excuse me, there's nothing humble about my abode.
you're a street urchin, so.
Yeah, exactly, but there's nothing humble about it.
I, for one, cannot wait to get back to my books. Many books in my house, mostly just books.
Ugh, you probably read all the fucking time.
I have lots of skin to
Yes.
prep.
I haven't known what Mike Night I was supposed to perform at earlier tonight. I should probably see if they still want me. We ran a little late. Probably started without me. It's probably not good.
Oh, I want to see.
I'd run off to the nearest bar with the stage. Sorry, I'm late.
And he walks in. It's understandable. You just the barkeep. He's like, it's understandable. You were fighting off that dang halfling. It's okay. You can go on stage now. Everybody's ready for you.
All right, I cast Prestidigitation and clean off all the blood off my my gear. Whip out my Flying V loot. I'm gonna cast Color Spray. Spray everywhere. Sparks and powder of colors of all different of the rainbow. I strum. Dad didn't love me. My friends are not calling me. Why did you hate me? And I go into this tune that I wrote years ago.
And McKinley's at the bar, like getting a double shot of some shit to try and ignore the fact that he's singing it all.
I do a little jump in the air that is Cool, but not
Unimpressive.
Cool
Unimpressive.
it's been done.
Duran and Haiti are sitting at a table, and Duran's like, yeah, this very deep lyrics. You can tell he's tortured soul.
Why did
Is he
Mommy tuck me
tortured
in
or a
last
little?
night? She just went to work. She went to work all night, but didn't tuck me in.
Hard stuff.
I love
All
it.
right, and that is.
Wait, real quick. I want to do
Okay.
this. This will be fun. Is as everyone else is walking off, I'll come in and put all my things on the table, knowing I can prep this moose later. But I will pull this book out of my turtle shell, and out of a wrap of fabric that was under my wrist, I'll pull out a small piece of flesh and put it into my book, and then close my book and put it back into my turtle shell. And
Oh, what the
piece-
fuck is that? Jesus
weren't there for that.
Christ!
None of you were there for that.
Oh well.
And then I
Or maybe
will
not.
lock all my stuff up in my usual ultra locked way, and then make my way to the bar. And missing the first 5 minutes of your singing, but I will be there for the rest.
By the time you get there,
Mommy.
Duran's in tears.
Mommy, tuck me in. But you're
All
at work
right.
providing for me. Bam.
All right, and that is how our Knights of the Realm of the Knights of Mystyria will end their conquest of the halfling.
That was
Yay.
good. Good job, DM. Good job, DM. Thank you for
That
running
was
this session.
fun.
I thought it was, and that's it. You can end.
Hell yeah. Well,
like
thanks
your
for
healing
listening to our bonus episodes, everybody.
Bonus
Yeah, that was fun.
episode.
Good job.
Bonus episode.
Woo! Thanks for joining us on this special bonus episode of Amateur D&D. We hope to see you next time.